Johnson's going to be alone in the backfield. Trip receivers to the left, 2 off to the right. He's in the shotgun formation. Back in the backfield, he's going to take the snap. He's looking to his left. Now he brings it down. He's going to try it himself. He gets to the middle of the line. Looks like he's got just enough yardage down to the 25-yard line as he takes the keeper and gets out there for a first down yardage.
Yeah, it's very apparent their philosophy here in the first 2 series is go wide receiver, spread out, get less guys in the box in that containment area for the Tigers, and run that ball at the middle. And that's what the quarterback there, that was a design quarterback run.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 26-yard line. 6:30 remains in the first quarter. The Des Moines Christian Lions have an 8-0 lead over the Red Oak Tigers as they come here on the first down situation. Ball out near the 26-yard line. They set up their offense. Looks like we're going to have 2 receivers right, 2 left. We're going to have 1 running back in the backfield and Johnson back in the shotgun formation again. The receivers on the left side are lined up behind each other. Now he's going to pitch out to that running back in the backfield. It's number 20. He's going to try to turn the corner to the outside, but he's going to be run out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
Nice.
That was Gavin Phillips, the ball carrier.
Nice play there by Landon Couse. He had to fight off his wide receiver block, force that runner out. Nasik was landing out there on the island. He made a good play.
Gain of about 5 yards, going to bring up 2nd and 5, ball near the 21-yard line.
Landon told me before the game he's going to make a pick tonight, Dan, so let's see if he gets that done.
All right, that's a good thing to go for. Every player out there should have goals of what they want to go for tonight. So we're looking at 3 receivers off to the right side this time. Oh, no, here we go with that 4-receiver set. Off to the right, 1 to the left, and Johnson's alone back in the backfield on the shotgun formation. He's looking to pass the ball. He's looking over the middle. Looks like he's rushed a little bit, and there's going to be a pick. The Red Oak Tigers have intercepted the ball. Chase Sandholm has got the ball, and he's stripped up on near the 20-yard line. Red Oak Tigers with the intercept and take over, first down on the 20.
I'll tell you what made that play. Nick Fouts got pressure in on that quarterback there and made him hurry with that throw, and Chase is right there on the money. I think that's interception, and that's exactly what the Tigers needed there. Let's see now, get that offense on the field and get that ball moving a little bit here.
Red Oak Fire Department's so excited they're going to send one of their guys out in lights and siren right after that play. That was a good interception. Chase Sandholm stepped right into the path of the ball there and picked it and got the ball back for the Tigers. So they're going to take it back here, and Max DeVries is going to bring his offense out. He's going to go under center this time with 2 running backs in the backfield. He's going to go to the second running back. He's going to try to get some positive yards. Austin Johnson, the ball carrier, but he's stopped in the backfield by that Lion defense.
Nothing there. They were looking for that.
So we're going to lose a few yards. We're going to ball back down near the 20. Looks like he may have gotten right back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of a yard. We're going to go 2nd and 11. 5:35 remains in the first quarter. Lions up on the Tigers 8-0.
And what I like to see here from the Tigers, if we get in a position, if you get some yards on first down, it gives you so much more options. Now it's 2nd and 12. They're behind the sticks. It makes it so much more tougher.
2 receivers off to the left, 2 running backs in the back. DeVries takes a snap, hands it to the first running back. He's around the far side of the field, breaks out towards the far sideline.
There's a flag, and I think we're going to get a face mask on that on the Lions.
Right, Fouts was the ball carrier that time. We saw penalty flags fly up towards the end of that play. Let's see what the indication is from the field officials.
Yeah, this will be a first down for the Tigers. Riley bounced it back outside and had some good yardage, and he was dragged down by the face mask. This will give the Tigers a first down.
You can't see a double hit, but you can see a face mask on the other side of the field.
Yeah, I could not. It's a good point. You were listening last night. I could not see these double hits of volleyball, but I can see a face mask.
I'm glad you can because I sure couldn't see it. Where's the indication? Personal foul. Face mask is going to be the call against the Lions, so that will be the 15-yard variety. We'll move the ball down the field. Good amount for the Tigers, making it down to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, get a little momentum, get that field position where you can not feel like you're back against your own goalpost here.
A little fire in the Red Oak Tiger offense now as they approach the line. Max DeVries is come under center. 2 running backs, 2 receivers off to the right. He's going to pitch it back to the back. It's going to be Austin Johnson. He's going to come to the near side of the field, and he's going to try to turn, but he's going to be stopped by the Lion defense after getting about 4 penalty flags on the play.
I think they're going to get a hold on Red Oak there based on where that flag came from. Yeah.
Holding is the call against the Tigers.
You don't want to get these officials too flag happy early in the game, Dan. You want to keep the officials kind of calm and just teasing them.
Well, go down there and tell them that they can't do that.
You throw one flag, you start getting kind of flag happy.
Yeah, they get envious, and I think the only one thinks he needs to throw a flag. And that's
there you go.
So we're going to move the ball back. Holy cow.
It'll be first and probably 20 here based on where the spot of the
ball is going to go all the way back to the 25-yard line. So it's going to be if that was a holding call, it had to have happened back in the back of the end zone.
I think they're
back in the backfield.
Yeah, and I've always thought the penalty for holding should never be from the spot of the hold. But
so it's going to be first and 25 with the ball on the 25 for the Tigers. DeVries takes the snap. He's going to go back in the backfield. He's looking to pass, but he's going to be caught up in the backfield by the Des Moines Christian Lions defense brought down near the 15-yard line.
Max had the right idea to try to turn away from that rush, but just wasn't there, and it's the second and forever here.
So there's going to be a loss of about 8, so we're going to have a –
yeah, and I want to go back to that. That, to me, in high school, that's too much of a penalty. To have the holding call from the spot of the hold, it should be a 10-yard penalty just from the line, from my
Max
opinion.
DeVries brings the Red Oak Tiger offense up to the line. He goes under center with two running backs in the backfield. He's looking to pass, and he's going to go towards the near side of the field. Pass is complete, but he's going to be tripped up there near the 20-yard line.
Jack Kling with the catch there.
Nice pitch and catch there by the Tigers, but just couldn't gain much yard on it.
He slipped a little bit there. He caught the ball, but then had lost his footing, so it's still third and, I don't know, about 30 here.
Third and an awful long ways for the Tigers. Let's see what they're going to dial up for a play.
No mistakes here, Dan. I think just get some positive yards here and punt the ball away. Nothing fancy here.
Red Oak Tiger offense approaches the line. They've got DeVries in the shotgun position, triple receivers off to the right. Takes the snap. He's going to be looking to pass. Comes up towards the middle into the pocket, but he's going to be brought down in the backfield near the 17-yard line by the Des Moines Christian Lions
Max
defense.
did a good job there. He had nothing, and he just kind of ate the ball. Rather than, like I say, make a turnover, throw a pick, you don't want to do that on third and long. Just take the sack and kick the ball here.
Braden Woods comes back to punt the ball for the Red Oak Tigers. Ball's going to be placed down near the 17-yard line.
8-0 Des Moines Christian, 3:14 left in the first quarter.
Both teams lining up. Christian Anderson back deep for the Lions. Punt is away towards the middle of the field. It's going to take a straight up bounce. It's going to back towards the Tigers. And they're going to be down near the 33-yard line. So Des Moines Christian doesn't have very far to go for pay dirt. And not a very good punt. Didn't yield a whole lot of yards. Plus the bounce went back towards the Tigers without them getting stopped. So Des Moines Christian offense comes back out again. They're going to take over the ball near the 33-yard line. 2:55 remains in the first quarter. Then the Christian Lions lead Red Oak 8-0.
I think they're going to take the 2-minute break here, so let's take a break as well.
Okay, we're going to take it back to the studios, hear from a couple of our sponsors. You're listening to Live Red Oak Tiger Football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Iowa. Yeah, let's do at least 2. Probably 3. Yes, we are streaming this. Here at Russ Bender Field in Red Oak, Iowa, where the Des Moines Christian Lions are leading the Red Oak Tigers 8-0. 2:55 remains in the first quarter.
Hey, guess what? Aaron's here now.
Aaron's here. Welcome to the party.
I've been here all along, guys.
Welcome to the party.
Hey, you can go to our YouTube channel and you can watch it now on KCSI.
That's good to hear. Good to hear.
It only took us about 45 minutes to get it to work.
Well, as you go there, you can find out that the Des Moines Christian Lions are about ready to take over. They've got triple receivers off to the left, 2 off to the right. And Johnson is alone and back in the backfield. He's in the shotgun position. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to his left, looking down towards the middle of the field. He's got the pass up, and it is he hits his receiver with one hand, but then he's leveled by one of the Red Oak Tiger defenders. Yeah. So no chance in that pass being complete that time.
Dawson Bond was coming over to make a big stick and just out of the reach, but I'm not sure he would have even held on with that kind of tackle there by Dawson Bond. 2nd and 10 for the Lions at 34. Good to have our live stream up.
Yes.
I know we got a lot of folks from Des Moines probably
wondering what's going on.
Clicking in on this. Welcome, Des Moines people, to Red Oak.
Yep. So thanks
Russ Bend the field.
Thanks to all those folks, and it's up and going now, so we should be good to go. And thanks for your patience for everyone. we got her going. So
2nd and 10. Johnson back in the shotgun position again. He's going to hand it off to the crossing back. He's going to come towards the near side of the field, try to get the corner turned. And
Good
he's
tackle.
brought down by not much of a gain that time. Great tackle out there by
Jack
number
Kling.
12, Jack Kling.
Yeah, Jack Kling came flying through there and just made a great tackle.
Luke Lindbergh was a ball carrier for the Lions that time.
And Des Moines Christian folks will tell you our numbers for the Lions are a little bit not quite accurate, but based on the roster we given, we're doing the best we can with the numbers for your players.
Ball between the 29 and the 30. We're going to have 3rd and 6 situation. Let's see if the Tiger defense can step up and make a stop here. Johnson back in the backfield in shotgun position. He's got one running back with him, trip receivers to the right, one to the left. Johnson takes the snap. He's going to look down towards the middle of the field. He's looking to pass, and the pass is away and incomplete. He hits number 24, I believe, back there.
No, that's 84, Scotty Wynn. They're big tight
Scotty
end.
Wynn, okay.
Yeah, he just sat in and had a little comeback pattern there, and good catch and pass there.
Fended off one Tiger defender, but he was brought down by the second.
Yeah, good little out pattern there, and just enough for a first down for the Lions.
1st and 10, ball on the 18-yard line as the Lions are going to be marching down to the south to their end zone. 1:49 remains in the first quarter. 8-0 Lions over the Tigers so far. Johnson's in the shotgun position once again. One running back in the backfield with him. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. He takes the snap. He's going to be acting like he's going to hand off, but he's going to try to keep it himself.
Yeah, I think
gets 1 or 2 yards on that, but before he's brought down.
I don't know if he missed the running back or just a little design play, but nonetheless, we're pretty much on that. Nick Fouts there with that tackle.
Gain of
Tigers.
Gain of 3 on that. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Braden Woods in there at defensive end as well. Was on that tackle for the Tigers as well, Dan.
So they're going to be coming to the line, the Lions offense, and they're going to see that similar offense, but we're going to have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running back in the backfield. Johnson back into shotgun position. He's going to call for the snap. Takes the snap. Ball's on the
loose.
ground. He picks it up, and he's met right away. Ball's on the ground again, and he's going to be chased on the other side by the passes up in the air, but falls incomplete in the end zone. That would have been an amazing play.
Yeah, the Lions put the ball twice on the ground that time. The Tigers couldn't get to it, and then the quarterback made a heck of a throw in the end zone. It was right there.
Yep.
But the receiver dropped in the back of the end zone, sets up a 3rd and 8, and here we go.
He's got to be singing after all that work, and you drop the ball.
The Tigers need to watch this cadence count. He's gone to a hard count on 3rd down here last couple times, so stay on sides and make a good defensive play here.
That pass was intended for Scotty Wynn, was in the back part of the end zone, hit him in the hands and then bounced out, just couldn't bring it down. So here we are, 3rd down. Looks like 3rd and 8, ball on the 16-yard line. Johnson's going to be back in the shotgun position again, 3 receivers to the right. He's going to look to the pass. He's passing off to the right. Good. Pass is complete to number 5 that time, Luke Lundberg.
Great
but he's stopped in the backfield there by the Tiger defender.
Jack Kling is everywhere tonight. He read that just beautifully and made a big stop, and that's a big loss for them. That sets up a 4th and 16. They'll still probably go for this, Dan, but it's a much better chance here for hopefully the Tigers to hold them.
Coach talked pregame about execution and getting your reads, and that was a great read that time. He was right on it.
Yeah.
So they are going to go for it. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back in the backfield. He's going to take the snap in the shotgun position. He's looking to pass in the near side of the field. He's running, looking to pass. Now he's going to haul it down himself, and he's going to try to advance. He's going to be stopped after a first. Well, I don't know. He may be short of the first down. It's going to be very close. They're going to have to call it here.
I think he's short, Dan, and that's going to be Red Oak ball there.
It's going to be Red Oak ball. Nice job stopping him on the run there. He stopped him down near the 10-yard line.
And they played that beautiful, Dan. They played almost like a prevent the defense there, just kept everything in front of them and made the tackle. And Red Oak takes over here 1st and 10 in their own 10 with 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
So we'll get stopped by the Red Oak Tiger defense there. Let's see if they can turn it into some exciting move here. They bring out the offense. Max DeVries is going to go under center. He's going to have 1 running back in the backfield, 2 off to the sides, 2 far out to the sides. He's going to hand it off to the running back. He's going to bust towards the middle. That's going to be Riley Fouts, the ball carrier, as he busts towards the middle of the field there. Gain of a couple yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 as we're going to switch sides of the field and take a break. We're going to go back to the studio, hear from a couple of our sponsors. You're listening to Live Red Oak Tiger Football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Iowa. Always a Tiger. Thanks, Kerry Carlson, and all the current and former Red Oak Tigers from Fairway. Thanks for your sponsorship of live Red Oak Tiger football here on KCSI FM. We are looking at the start of the second quarter. Des Moines Christian Lions have a slim lead over the Red Oak Tigers, 8-0, as Red Oak's down deep on their side of the field. They got a lot of room to go to get to pay dirt.
Well, Dan, that first quarter was all possession time by the Lions. I bet you they had at least 10 minutes of that 12-minute first period defensively, and the Tigers did a good job withstanding. But their offense has got to at least flip this field position a little bit here and stay on the field a little bit here and try to get some momentum offensively here.
You can't help but think it might be a big play in line going for something like this, Matt. We've seen it before where we've been down and needed a lot of room to go and got a good break on it. So Mike DeVries is going to bring his offense out onto the field. He's going to go under center this time. He's got one running back, two receivers flanked off to the side, one crossing back. He's going to pitch it back to number 8. He's going to break back towards the middle of the field, and he's going to be brought down after a short game. That was Dawson Bond, the carrier for the Tigers.
I like that play. They put Dawson in motion, and Max made the pitch to him, and that got him outside a little bit more easier. Picked up some yardage. 3rd and about 7 here. Again, same thing as we saw last week. Don't want to get crazy here because you're deep in your end zone. They got a nice little soft pass here. Let's see if they can get Max maybe rolled out here, Dan.
3rd down is the situation. That ball's on the 13-yard line. We just started the second quarter. Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Red Oak Tigers 8-0. Max DeVries comes up under center. He's got 2 running backs in the back, 2 receivers off to the left. Takes a snap. He's going to be looking to pass. He's looking out towards the middle of the field, but he's brought down in the backfield again by the Des Moines Christian Lions defense. No gain.
Good pressure there in by the Lions. Number 32, Jack Whitmore, was in on that tackle, as well as number 71, Isaac Bailey.
Going to bring in Calson Lepe into the game now. A couple of the other Tigers coming out. Looks also looking coming in as Ryan Johnson.
We'll be in a punt here, and we'll see if the Tigers get off a good punt here. Last time they did not cover the ball well in their last punt. We need to make sure if we can punt this ball to the side, it'd be not good. We've had some problems with punt returns over the last couple games.
Braden takes a snap. He's got the punt away towards the middle of the field. Number 21
there you go.
Is chasing it down. It's going to be stopped by the Tigers, though, down near the 47-yard line. On the Tiger side of the field.
Good punt there, and Aiden Bruce was on it to make sure they covered up. So good punt there, about the best you can expect from down there. But the Lions still have good field position set up on the 46 of Red Oak for their 1st and 10 here.
Des Moines Christian Lions bring their offense out on the field. The Tigers are going to get their defense ready to go. Looks like they're going to bring out Andrew Johnson as quarterback as he brings the play to the huddle.
Yeah, and like I said, we talked pregame those throws. Des Moines folks, we had you down as Jackson Withers as the quarterback for the Lions, and this apparently is Andrew Johnson playing tonight, quarterback.
He's going to be back in the shotgun position with 1 running back on each side of him, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Johnson takes a snap. He's going to be looking to put it in the air. He looks to the far side of the field. It's a quick pass. Pass out there was intended for number 13. Alex Neiman falls incomplete.
Mr. Sandholm almost had his 2nd pick of the night there. Chase read that ball well just out of his hands, or he would have had number 2 on the night.
Johnson does have a good, solid, strong pass, and he's putting it right in the receiver's hands and possibly just a little stronger than maybe what they're used to because there's a lot of drop passes from the Lions.
Yeah, I think they're more effective when he rolls out on that. A couple passes he's done well on, they've rolled him out. So
Johnson,
but that time he stayed in the pocket.
Johnson back in the shotgun position again. He's got 2 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left, 1 running back in the backfield. He hands off to that running back. He's going to go on the far side and get around the corner. That time, that was number 32, Joel Whitmore, carrying the ball for the Lions.
I'm telling you, Jack Kling is playing like a man possessed. He came out of his safety spot in a hurry and made a big tackle there to stop a long gain. So it's a 3rd and 7 here. And this is an area where if they can make a stop here, they can force a punt here if they can get a stop here.
3rd down situation for the Tigers. Johnson's back in the shotgun position again with 1 running back in the backfield. He's got 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. He calls for the snap. Snap's going to come back to him. He's looking to pass. He looks downfield, looking up. Now he's going to try to get away from the defenders. And we got a penalty flag on the field, so I think there's going to be a hold call. And I'm not sure if the pass was complete or not on the far sideline. Use that good eyesight, Matt. Tell me what happened.
He did not have it over there, so it's incomplete. The Tigers should. This is a close one. Are you going to take it and push him back 10, or do you take it 4th down? I think you take it 4th down and make him punt here.
I don't know. That flag came in the backfield. I think that hold was back there, so you're talking another 10 yards.
That's a great point, Dan. You're right. We talked about that in the Tigers series. It's going to be more like a 20-yard penalty here.
That's right. It's going to move them all the way back to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, so for the Tigers, you're right. Take that yardage here and and depend upon your defense and make this stop here. Keep everything in front of you. You just don't want to give up a big play here.
But give it to the Lions for that time. They continued the play. They tried to make some good yardage on it in case that wasn't the situation. Yeah. But just when the flag was thrown, you kind of had an indication of what was going to happen.
And Smith is a much better passer, it seems to be rolling out.
So we got 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Johnson's alone in the backfield in the shotgun position. He's going to do a hard count, call for the snap. He's going to get the snap, and he's going to be looking to advance the ball.
Great tackle.
But look at that. Ooh. Nice breakthrough by the Tigers, and they bring him down in the backfield.
I believe that's Cole Thornton coming in from his defense in position, just shooting the gap there.
Boy, if you're watching on KCSI on the YouTube channel, man, you saw a great play there that they needed a whole lot of yards, and the Tiger defense broke through and got it, and the ball turns over to him. So the Tigers are going to pick up. No, it's going to be 4th down. That's right, because of the penalty. 4th down for the Lions now, and a long ways to go.
This is an opportunity for the Tigers to get some good field position. They've been backed up in their end the 2 times they've had the ball, so stay on sides here, no holding calls.
Ball is on the 35-yard line. They've got 4th and 29 as the situation as the Tigers come out for the defense. Pass it back. It goes to the punter. Punter is going to kick the ball away. Punt is going to come down to Dawson Bond. He calls for a fair catch near the 32-yard line. So the Tigers are going to take over possession there. We're going to take a break, hear from some of our sponsors. You're listening to Red Oak Tiger Football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak, Iowa. Is under center. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 off to his left. He's going to hand it to the first running back. He's going to break through the middle. Does a good job of breaking through the line effectively, but he's stopped by the Lions defense after a gain of 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, not much there. He almost broke it, but good pursuit there by the D-line from the Lions, and good tackler sets up about 2nd and 9 for the Tigers.
Riley Fouts, and I give him some compliments in the pregame. I like the way he runs. He doesn't stop. He keeps the feet moving. He makes the defense stop him, and he doesn't go down easy. That is going to be a gain of a couple, so we got 2nd and 7, it says. Ball on the 34-yard line. 8:25 remains in the second quarter. Before half, Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Tigers 8-0. Max DeVries under center. He's going to hand it to the second man through. Running back again. He's going to push forward for a couple yards, but gets stopped by the Lions defense after a gain of about 3.
Tough sledding up there in the middle for the Tigers. They just went basic dive play there. 3rd and 5 now for the Tigers. This is a big play offensively for the Tigers. They need to pick up the first down here.
Play coming in from the sidelines, and number 17, Aiden Bruce, as he's going to bring the plan for 3rd down here into the Tigers. Ball is going to be placed near the 36-yard line, like Matt said, 3rd and 5 situation. Let's see what the Tigers have got dialed up here. Max DeVries is going to bring the Red Oak Tiger offense to the line. He's going to be lined up under center this time. 1 running back to the back, 1 receiver off to each side. He's going to take the snap. He's going to act like he's going to hand it off, but he's going to pass. The pass is up in the air and was pretty wobbly.
Get on it.
And was thrown and almost intercepted that time by number 2, Jackson Withers.
Yeah.
It was kind of a dead duck pass in the air, and he couldn't bring it down.
Well, he dropped back, and I think a hand got on the ball there, Dan, and it was deflected up in the air, and luckily it wasn't picked off for the Tigers, so it's 4th down here for the Tigers. They'll punt the ball.
Didn't look like one of Max's smooth passes, so I knew something had to happen, but I for sure thought that was going to be a pick and couldn't believe that he dropped it. So we've got Jackson Withers back for the Lions, back deep for the punt situation. The Tigers are going to punt. The snap is back. The punt is up and away. It's going back towards the middle of the field. It got a good Red Oak Tiger bounce as it's heading toward the far sideline. It's going to roll and be dead about the 37, 38-yard line. And the Des Moines Christian Lions will take over their first down on their side of the field.
Yeah, the Tigers have been playing a real solid game so far. And defensively been playing good. They made an adjustment off that first drive, and their defense is out here again. A lot of good plays by the Tigers defensively. They're reading the plays well so far, and they're adjusted to this offense.
7:20 remains in the first half. The Red Oak Tigers are trailing the Des Moines Christian Lions 8-0 and playing a good, solid game so far. Now we got the quarterback, number 4, is going to be bringing into play Andrew Johnson from the sideline. He approaches his offense, gives them the plan as they come up to the ball. Tiger defense is lined up as they spread out trying to make coverage for 3 receivers off to the right, 1 lone running back in the backfield, 1 receiver off to the left. Takes the snap. He hands off to the running back. The running back brings it up. Good gain of about 5 yards before he's stopped by the Tiger defense that time. That was number 32, Whitmore, the ball carrier for the Lions.
And we got a Tiger that's a little bit shaken up there, I think. But nonetheless, he's all right. Looks like it's Braden Woods in on that tackle. He's all right. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Lions up 8-0 on the Tigers.
They're going to bring Woods out. They're going to bring Landon Kaus back in. They're going to do some coverage here. 2nd and 5, ball on the 42-yard line. 6:50 remains in the first half of the game. Lions lead the Tigers 8-0. They bring the offense to the line once again. Johnson is back in the shotgun position. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to the running back. Running back's going to try the right side of the line this time, but he's not going to get a whole lot of success. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2 before he's stopped by the Tiger defense that time.
Real good job in there by Cole Thornton, getting good pressure in there on the backfield, holding him to a small gain. Another big third down defense play here for the Tigers.
Let's see if the Tiger defense can step up here in the third down situation. The ball is on the 43-yard line. 6:17 remains in the first half. They've got 5 yards to go for a first down as the Lions offense approaches the ball. Same situation. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left, 1 running back in the backfield. The quarterback, Johnson, is in the shotgun position. He calls for the snap. He's looking downfield to pass. He's going to let the pass fly. It's up, and it is incomplete. Was intended out there for number 13 of the Lions, and that's Alex Neiman. Yeah. But the Tiger defense got a hand on the ball, didn't they, Matt?
Went right through Raleigh Fouts' hand, and then the tipped a little bit to the Lion player, and he dropped it, so it's a 4th down, and I'm sure the Lions will be punting here, so that's a big stop there by the Tigers defensively.
Johnson gets the play. He's going to come out to the offense. He's going to
big chance here. Don't jump. They're going to go maybe hard count here. Be prepared. There's 15 seconds on the clock. Don't jump.
Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. 1 running back in the backfield. He calls for the hard count. He's looking to pass. He looks downfield. He's got a receiver open, and it falls incomplete once again. That was out there again to Scotty Wynn, in and out of his hands.
Landon Kaus got in there, got a hand on that, Dan, and that's brought up an incompletion. That's a huge play for the Rogue defense. Now they got the ball on the Lions side of the field. 1st and 10 at 44.
Max DeVries is here on the sideline getting the directions from the coach, but we're going to call for a timeout. And looks like it's going to have a sanitation timeout here on the field. So we're going to take a short break, go back to the studio for a couple of messages. You're listening to Live Red Oak Tiger Football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak. We want to thank our friends from Hawkeye Ford for sponsoring tonight's contest. You're listening to Live Red Oak Tiger Football from Russ Benda Field here in Red Oak, Iowa, where we've got a good game going on here tonight. Tiger offense is going to take over the ball on the 44-yard line. We've got 5:50 remains in the first half. Tigers are down to the Des Moines Christian Lions 8-0. Great game so far, huh, Matt?
Yeah, the Tigers have been playing really well defense. I really liked how they adjusted off that first series. They've got those spread out looks, but they're playing run even with that, and that's exactly what they need to do. Try to take something away, Dan, take away their run game, and obviously they're a better running team than they are a pass team, at least at this point in the game. So great job defensively. Now the Tigers need to get something done offensively.
Sam Fields goes out there and says, come on, boys, let's take the ball down the field. Max DeVries is going to go up under that center. He's got 1 running back in the back, 1 receiver off to the right, and 1 off to the left. He takes a snap. He's going to act like he's going to pass. Nice play action there. Pass it goes to the far side of the field. The pass is caught. Nice catch out there.
Well, that's a good throw there by Max. He caught him on a sideline, Jack Kling. Jack Kling is playing a tremendous game tonight. He went up and fought for that ball and then kept his feet in bounds. Good pass play.
All the way down to the 20-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 20 Great advancement down the field by the Tiger offense.
Max had a little time there. He didn't have anyone in his grill, so he was able to get that throw off, and that's what happens when you get a good little protection there. You can kind of find those receivers, and Jack's a big receiver out there.
Well, they went run heavy last time, so it probably was a bit of a surprise to the Lion defense, but DeVries brings his offense up to the line. He goes under center. He takes the snap. He's going to try to hand it off to, looks like Riley Fouts.
That play was not well from the snap. No. I think we had somebody emotional a bit too much there, so it sets up a second here in 14.
Looks like they tried to go that inside reverse that they saw before, but that just wasn't enough room to make it happen. Too many manpower in there and try to make it work.
Let's see.
Dropped it back for 5. We're at 2nd and 15, ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's see if they roll Max out this way to the wide side and give him a run-pass option here. That would be a good play call right here.
It was an exciting pass play to move us down the field here. Now let's see if we can move the ball just a little further into the territory and hit pay dirt. DeVries brings this offense to the line. He's under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to play action back to the running back. And just no protection in there that the Des Moines Christian Lion defense moves through and gets DeVries in the backfield.
One thing I've noticed, he's gone under center a lot tonight, Dan. He's not gone a shotgun too much. I don't know. Remember last week they had to make a center change real quickly. He's been under center more, so I don't know if in the shotgun there he might have had a little bit of opportunity to get that throw off. We'll see if they go shotgun here in third.
But that's a loss of another 10 yards here. We got 3rd and 25, ball all the way back to the 35-yard line.
When you take that under center, Dan, you got to get your drop back, and whereas opposed to that shot, and he's under center again here.
One running back out to the right, one to the left, 2 running backs behind him. He's going to get back for the pass, but they're just bringing a man around the side, and they're bringing him back. Another loss of 10 yards in the backfield.
Yeah, it's not there, and like I said, I've noticed that here in this third series now, they're just not going in their shotgun formation, and maybe that's because of the center.
They're really keying off when they see Max go under center there, and they know that he's going to have limited time to move, and they know with that many yards to go for a first down that he's going to have very little choice on the pass.
When you're in shotgun, you're facing the rush coming at you. When you go under center, you got to turn your back to one side when you drop back. So if it's a quarterback, especially a young quarterback, when you can see the field, that's an important thing.
Okay, field officials indicate timeout taken by the Tigers. We're going to take a timeout, too, and back to our studios to hear from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Live Red Oak Tiger Football on KCSI FM, Villisca Red Oak. Thank you, Bruce, and thank you, Jamie, for sponsoring tonight's action on KCSI FM. You got the Red Oak Tigers against the Des Moines Christian Lions. It's 3:40 remains before the first half. Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Tigers 8-0. You got some scores over there for us, Matt?
I do, Dan. These are end of first quarter scores. Atlantic 7, Shenandoah 0. Clarinda and Greene County 0-0 at the end of the first. East Mills up on East Union 14-0. Coon Rapids over Stanton 20-0 in the first quarter. That game's being played in Essex. That's the game that was rescheduled this week. And then Southwest Valley over Sydney 21-0. Trainer over MVAOCOU 7-0. And then Glenwood over Carroll 14-7, all in the first quarter scores.
Red Oak Tigers come out here onto the field. Looks like they're in the punt formation. Punter back on the 45-yard line. Number 21 for the Lions, back for the Lions. That is Christian Anderson. Punt is away. It's going to come towards the near sideline. Bouncing. It's bouncing down near the 22-yard line where it will be down there and blown dead. And the Lions will take over there on the 21-yard line.
Big defensive series we've been saying all along, but 3:28. Tigers need to get a stop here, keep this score right at 8 at halftime. If they get a bonus here and able to get a stop and get another offensive, great. But the main thing here, Dan, is keep points off the board before halftime.
Coach said it's going to be all about execution and getting your assignments, and I think they've shown a great deal of that tonight where they've been where they needed to be.
So far, Jack Kling has played a heck of a game from his safety spot back here. He's a big guy, and he's making tremendous plays defensively.
Johnson's quarterback. He's back in the shotgun position again. He takes the snap. He's going to take the ball himself, go up towards the middle of the field. He's going to try to break it. He's into the defensive secondary and advances all the way out to the 33-yard line before he's stopped by the Tigers.
Yeah, he paid the price when he got there, but he did pick up good positive yardage there.
One of his blockers, Scotty Wynn, number 84, kind of got leveled there by the Tigers. First down for the Lions. They're going to have the ball, I guess, on the 32.
And, Dan, that's a great point. You know what I've been seeing tonight out of this defense? Physicality. They're being physical. I'm seeing good tackling so far from the Tigers tonight.
Johnson's back in the shotgun position again. He's got 2 receivers off to his left, 2 off to his right, single running back in the backfield. From the shotgun, he's going to take the snap. Going to pick it up off the ground. He's going to look off to the left side, passes away, and falls incomplete. Not sure if he's going there for number 32 Whitmore or number 20 Phillips, but the ball hits the ground before it's caught by either one.
It's just not there right now on that pass game for the Lions, and the Tigers are playing run first, and they stretch that play out very well to the right side. Second and 10 here. The clock stops on an incomplete, 2:52 to go. Tigers have 2 timeouts left, so if they can get a stop, they might have a chance with an officer, but you got to get a stop first.
Lions over the Tigers 8-0 so far, but they come out 2nd and 10, ball on the 32. Johnson, the quarterback, back in the shotgun position. He's got 2 receivers off to each side. He's going to hand it off to the running back in the middle, though. He's going to bust forward for a couple yards. That's number 32, Joel Whitmore, for the Lions.
Good play there by the Tigers defensively. The Lions got a good push with their offense, but Nick Fouts in on that tackle again, along with Riley Fouts. The Fouts boys are getting it done tonight for Red Oak defensively.
Here we are, Matt. Once again, 3rd and 4 is the situation. Ball on the 36-yard line. Tiger defense needs to step up, make a stop, see if they can get the ball back, make something happen before halftime.
Look for something deep here from the Lions, because if you throw a deep ball and it's intercepted on 3rd down, it's almost as good as a punt. We'll see if they do that here, but trip
receivers off to the left, 1 off to the right. Johnson's back in the backfield with 1 running back. He's going to try the hard count, draw him off. He picks up the ball. He's looking to pass. Gets towards the far side of the field. He's got to pass in the air, going deep, and it is caught and brought down, and he stopped near the 30-yard line.
And that's what I was worried about, because when you have nothing to lose on a long pass like that, if you complete it, great. If you don't, and they completed it.
Pass complete to number 20, Gavin Phillips. A nice gain there for the Lions out to the 30-yard line on the Tiger side of the field. 2:01 remains before halftime. Lions are leading the Tigers 8-0.
Still have a chance to keep the Lions out of the end zone here. 2 minutes. They've got 2 timeouts. They got all 3 of their timeouts left. So the Tigers are going to have to get a stop on downs here. They've got plenty of time and timeouts. The Lions do to get down. 2
receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the running back in the backfield. Johnson's in the shotgun. He's going to come towards the near side of the field, but he's going to pitch to the running back at the last minute. The running back is going to be brought down for a tackle for loss.
You know who that is?
That is Jack Kling, and he's been on fire tonight. The running back that time was number 20, Gavin Phillips, but he didn't get a chance to turn the corner. Stopped in for a tackle for loss.
Let's talk about that quickly, because he is coming from his deep safety spot. And you know why he can do that, Dan? Because they're playing run first. He's not looking past. Now, they're careful. The thing with that, you got to be careful. They'll pop that deep one once in a while. But he's coming up hard from the safety position and making these tackles. Timeout, Lions.
Timeout call by the Lions. We're going to take a break, too, and back to our studios to hear from some of our sponsors. You're listening to live Red Oak Tiger football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak. And then 11 for the Lion offense here. The quarterback, Johnson, back in the shotgun position. He takes the snap, looking to pass. He's looking to the far side of the field. The pass is up, and it's knocked away by the Tiger defense. Nice pass. Good intentions. Good pass out there, but the Tiger defense stepped up and made the stop there.
Yeah, Austin Johnson was right there and competed with the Lion player for the ball and knocked it incomplete. 3rd and 10 here for the Lions.
1:09 remains on the clock to the end of the first half. The Lions lead the Tigers 8-0, but they have the ball down on the 31-yard line. Lion offense has proven that they can strike pretty quickly here. The clock stopped. The quarterback's going to bring the play in from the sideline. He approaches the Lion offense, and they come up to the ball with their plan.
Yeah, last time they went past here, They could come back with a little screen pass here. I'd watch that little screen pass this play.
Back in the shotgun position, takes the snap. He's going to be looking towards the far side of the field. He's going to pitch the ball out to the far side. They're going to try to turn the corner, but he stopped after a gain of about 5 that time. Going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Lions. Nice stop by the Red Oak Tiger defense.
And the Lions will go for it here, I'm sure. Good play there by the Tigers defensively. He just ran that ball out there with a little RPO action, wound up passing the last second.
Smart by the Tigers because they kept him inbounds and kept the clock moving.
And then we got 44 seconds, and the Lions did not burn their timeout there, letting the clock run. And now they call their timeout. They just burned about 20 seconds off that clock.
They knew that if this play didn't work, they didn't want to give us any time at all.
I'm not so sure. Usually you want to burn that timeout immediately after the play because you waste 20 seconds there.
Okay, we're going to take a break, go back to our studios, get a message from our sponsor. You're listening to KCSI FM Red Oak. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Thanks, Rod Johnson and CarQuest Auto Parts for sponsoring our action tonight. Looks like a 4th and 5 situation. Matt, what do you think they're going to go for?
They're going hard quad right here. This is the tendency where they come back to the other side or they look for the receiver on the other side. Let's see what happens here.
Johnson back in the shotgun position for the Lions. He's looking to take the snap. Snap is back. He picks it up off the ground. He's looking to pass towards the middle of the field. He's being chased in the backfield, but he lets the pass go. Passes up and
touchdown.
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Mr. Scotty Wynn.
Yeah, that was a good throw. He threw it there. Landon Cowles, I believe, was there. Just couldn't get a hand on. Great throw, great catch.
Close defense.
Touchdown, Lions.
Close defense. It took a heck of a catch to bring it down there, but the Lions did score a touchdown.
And they did go back to that other side. They show 4 on this side, then they hit that receiver on the other side where you've got single coverage out there.
So 31 seconds remains in the first half. The Des Moines Christian Lions just scored again. The current score is 14-0. Lions over the Tigers.
Big score there by Lions. That gives them a two-score lead now. And they'll probably go for 2, and they're going to call a timeout here, Dan, and talk about it. Can we keep it here and talk a little bit about this?
Okay.
14-0, 31 seconds ago. For the Tigers, they played a really good, strong first half here defensively, Dan. The points don't really show up because they've been working off a short field and making a lot of key third down stops here. I think they've kind of got them figured out a little bit defensively. That last play not showing, not really the true indicator of it. So when they go into halftime, make some adjustments. Red Oak will get the ball, start the second half. Red Oak needs to get this going offensively. They have to get some points on the board here. They can't keep asking their defense to play this.
Well, I think the Des Moines Christian coach is going to ask Coach Gelber to make sure that defender is in front of Wynn every time.
Yeah.
Wynn's over and open all by himself, and he can't catch a ball. He gets a defender in his face, and he brings the ball down around him. So great defense on that time by the Tigers. It just went up and got the ball. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. They've got Johnson as a shotgun formation in the back. They've got 5 men to the right, just the formation they had before when they ran the ball in for the extra point. And they're going to bring the ball down. They're going to try towards the near side. Now he's going to toss the ball to an open receiver, caught for the 2-point conversion.
Alex Steeman with the 2 play. Great play there by Mr. Johnson, quarterback. He's been getting a lot of low snaps on that shotgun, but he picked it off the turf, ran out there, and found a receiver. 2 points, Lions up 16-0.
16-0. There's 31 seconds remains before the halftime here.
Yeah, and I think the thing here for the Tigers, let's just get the kickoff, watch the onside kick, make sure we get the kick covered, take a knee, let's get it in there and regroup and come back out in the second half with the ball, start the second half.
We're going to take a short break and be back in just a second. We're going to listen from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Red Oak Tiger Football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak. Davis and Taylor, there's two names that are synonymous with Red Oak Tiger Athletics. Thanks for helping us out by sponsoring Red Oak Tiger football here from Russ Benda Field tonight. As the Des Moines Christian Lions have just scored again, getting ready to kick off to the Red Oak Tigers. They lead with 31 seconds remaining in the half, 16-0.
Yeah, I think back that Shenandoah game, Dan, where Red Oak was right there, and they gave out that touchdown before half. Same thing happened here.
Was going to hope they could keep it here. They got a stutter step from the kicker. Hard to read what he's going to do there.
Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. And we're trying to see who the ball is.
Stopped near the sideline, and the referee is going to indicate that Red Oak has the ball.
Yeah,
the ball was dying and going towards the sideline. I thought maybe the Tigers thought it was going to go out of bounds, but I'm not sure.
Well, the Tigers were playing up for that kickoff return because of that onside kick earlier, so that left a big gap between the deep guy and their second line there, and it went right in between them, and one guy was looking at the other guy, and neither one got it. Luckily, I think it went out of bounds.
So it looks like the ball is going to be placed between the 19 to 20-yard line. Tigers are going to take over. Got 80 yards in front of them to go for Paybert and 30 seconds to do it.
I think we just take a knee here, Dan.
Tiger offense comes to the line. Max DeVries is going to come up under center. One running back behind him, two receivers off to the left. Going to hand off to the middle, and he's going to break it off to the far side. Robbie Fouts is broken on the far sideline. He's going down the far sideline. He's got one man to beat. He keeps going. He's keep going. He's going to keep running, and he's going to be stopped. Going to be stopped near the 10-yard line. Robbie Fouts just had what looked to be a 70-yard run before he was stopped on the far sideline that time. First down for the Tigers. 18 seconds remains on the clock.
Hey, don't take a knee. Go for it. Don't take a knee. Go for it.
So much for Coach Davis.
Yeah, so much for me taking a knee. Great run there by Robbie. He broke. It was a basic tie play. He just busted outside and got loose down the sideline, and he showed some speed.
We talked to Riley at pregame, and he talked about having goals and different things
so you got
he wanted to look forward to tonight.
So you got one timeout left, and now the clock's moving. I don't know why the clock's moving. Coach Gilbert's calling for a timeout. I think because they set the ball, so the clock started running, so Coach Gilbert had to burn his timeout. How many timeouts does Red Oak have left here?
Well, he's holding two up in the air, and the scoreboard is indicating two, so I'm thinking he has at least.
So Red Oak has 2 timeouts left, 14 seconds left. They're set up on the Lions' 9-yard line here.
Man, that was an exciting play. Robbie Fouts was doing everything he could to get down the far side of the field to get the ball down there.
So, Dan, on what we need to think here in terms of Red Oak, if you run the ball, you're going to have to burn another timeout. If you pass the ball, theoretically, you want to get the ball in the end zone. You don't want to pass the ball short because that's as good as a run. So we'll see what Coach Gilbert dials up here. For me, I try to swing Max out here, give him the option of run pass. You got to get that block, but make sure that you're not forcing the ball either because right now they're in field goal position, but you want to try to get 6 here. So this is interesting.
Coach Gilbert's right there in amongst his Tigers right along the sideline, giving them some last-minute instructions, things to look for, how to make some success happen here. Like I said, with the timeout, the clock has stopped. The Red Oak Tiger offense is now running out towards the ball. It's going to be placed on the far hash mark. So we got on the near side is the open end of the field with a lot more room. Both teams are set up and getting ready to go. Looks like Max DeVries is going to come up under center this time. He's looking out over his offense to see what he wants to do. 2 running backs in the backfield. He takes a snap. He's going to pitch it to the second running back.
Cut it up.
That's going to be Austin Johnson. He's going to catch the ball. He's got a nice advance up there. And it looks like they're going to stop him short of the goal line. Looks like the ball's being placed near the 3-yard line, and Tigers are probably going to call another timeout.
Timeout 11 seconds ago. Tigers had the ball on the 3-yard line. They burned their last timeout there. So they did burn their last timeout right now. They have no timeouts left, 11 seconds left.
Good.
So this is a real critical call here because you do have second down here, but I think if you have a run, Dan, you're really risking having that clock run out. So I think you almost have to go pass here, and you certainly can't take a sack here. I think you got to talk to Max, say, Max, if you don't have it, get rid of it. Just chuck it through the end zone and throw it out because that clock will run out on you without a timeout left.
Nice advance run there by Austin Johnson. Really a nice, powerful run up the middle. Refused to go down. Gained some good positive yards all the way down to the 3-yard line. Yeah. So here's your situation. 11 seconds left before the half. The Red Oak Tigers are down on the 3-yard line, about to score. They are behind the Des Moines Christian Lions 16-0. But we're seeing some good, positive things out of the Tiger offense.
Yeah, absolutely. I say the key here is Max, and this is so good for a young quarterback. Max is a freshman. This is one of the few times he has an opportunity to into the half, no timeouts. This is a good learning opportunity. Let's see how Max handles this. He needs a little blocking here. You got to make good blocks, give him a chance to do something here. Let's see what happens.
DeVries brings the offense to the line. The Lion defense is already set up and ready to go. DeVries is going to go under center for this play. 2 running backs behind him, 2 receivers off to the left. He takes the snap.
There you go.
And he sees nothing, so he's going to put the pass into the ground.
And it looks like there's going to be either an intentional grounding or roughing the passer. But he did what he needed to do, which was he didn't have anything, and he chucked it in the ground.
We'll see what the indication is here from the field officials.
Now, I'm not sure if it is intentional grounding, if that's a loss of down. I'm not sure. We'll see what – I'm thinking that's probably what it's going to be. Yeah, it is.
Intentional grounding is going to be the call against the Tigers, so it's going to move the ball back, looks like, to the 13-yard line. 9 seconds remains on the clock.
And the Tigers are up on the ball because it's going to start on the referee's wind here at 9 seconds. So basically the Tigers have one play here to try to get an end zone.
Field officials call the start for the play. DeVries is under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to the first running back.
Get outside.
Going to turn to the outside.
Hey. Touchdown, Red Oak Tigers.
It looks like Mr. Riley Fouts, the ball carrier for the Tigers. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown, Riley Fouts, as time expires in the first half. That was a great play. He saw pay dirt around the outside. He made a nice move.
Play.
He evaded a couple of the Lion defenders. Riley Fouts finds the end zone as time expires.
Yeah, great play
half.
there. They said they went strong right side, brought Riley back this side. He beat him to the pylon. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice, powerful play in there. And we got Dawson Bond back to kick the extra point. Snap is back. Ball is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So as time expires in the first half, the Red Oak Tigers come back and get up on the scoreboard. We have the score of Des Moines Christian Lions 16, Red Oak Tigers 7. We're going to take a break back to our studios. You're listening to live Red Oak Tiger football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak.
And the people watching online, we appreciate you watching online this evening, and we apologize. You can't hear the band. We'll show you the band. You can't hear them due to some obstacles to overcome there, Chad. How are you, Chad?
Technical difficulties.
Well, it's difficult to get good audio with the band from here, so we apologize for that. It's one of the limitations that we have. But you can tune in and watch it anyway. So,
well, can Dan throw a trumpet and play it right there?
Dan could probably just play right along with him. Couldn't you, Dan?
Drummer.
Oh,
drummer.
Okay.
Yep.
No, they didn't want me blowing into anything or trying to keep anything other than a beat. So.
All right. So sorry about that, folks. We're going to step away a minute here. You can watch the band with us here, and then Chad's going to have stats upcoming in just a few minutes.
Oh, I love Pizza Ranch, and all of the Red Oak Tigers love Pizza Ranch. Thank you for sponsoring live Red Oak Tiger football action tonight. Hey, Chad Johnson, how about that first half? What a game, huh?
Hey, not too bad there. The Tigers fought hard there at the end and came out with the score there. That was nice to see by the Tigers. And defensively, they've been holding the Des Moines Christian pretty. They've had some big plays, just a couple big plays, and that's how they scored. But other than that, I think the Tigers are doing fairly well.
We talked with the coach before the game, and he talked about execution, about doing your assignments, and it was really cool. And we were talking about how it just took one big play to break it open and kind of even things up there. That's exactly what happened for the Tigers right before the half. It's good to see them see some positive things happen, go into the halftime with some momentum, and see what kind of magic we can work the second half. What did you see from the sidelines on the first half?
Well, the first half, Des Moines Christian first down, 8 first downs, 20 yards for 20 rushes for 128 yards, 7 for 84 on receiving. Again, one of those is just a big passing play for a touchdown there, and a good coverage by Austin Johnson, just a good catch there, passing catch. 7 for 18 passing, again, one touchdown pass. They do have 2 penalties for 34 yards, and they are 3 for 9 on third down conversions and 1 for 4 on fourth down. So they have gone for it quite a bit on fourth downs. The Tigers now, first downs, they have 3 for 15 for 50 yards rushing. Again, Riley's big, long rush there, that helped a ton. 2 for 28 yards receiving, 28 yards passing for the Tigers, 2 for 4. They do have no interception. Did they have an interception in the first half? Did I miss one there?
The Tigers had that interception.
Yeah, they did have an interception.
Yep, a nice play, stepped in front of it, made a nice turnover on a third down there in a situation.
That's right.
Gave us the ball back because they were marching.
Chase Handholm got a interception there.
Yep.
Penalties 2 for 22 for the Tigers, 1 for 5 on third down conversions. Individually for your Tigers here, rushing, Riley Fouts 5 for 79 yards and 1 touchdown. Dawson Bond 3 rushes for 7 yards. Austin Johnson 2 for 40, and Max Dries 5 for negative 40. Again, a lot of his are drop back passing. He doesn't even have any time. He just steps back and he gets tackled right away. Max is 2 for 4 passing with 28 yards. Receiving tonight for the Tigers, Jack Kling has 2 catches for 28 yards, doing a nice job there on defensively and offensively tonight.
Jack Kling is on fire tonight.
Yeah, he's really dialed into the game tonight. Kicking, Dawson Bond has made 1 extra one attempt and 1 PAT after the touchdown there. Braden Wood has 4 punts, 26.5 average, 38 long. A little bit off night for Braden. He usually does a little bit better, so hopefully he'll get that rolling here in the second half if we have to punt. Tigers defensively, Chase Handom 0.5 tackles, Fernando Lepe 0.5, Dawson Bond 2.5, Ryan Johnson 1.5, Riley Fouts 1.5. Nick Fouts is on fire tonight. He's everywhere tonight. 5 tackles tonight. Braden Woods with a tackle. Cole Thornton's been in there quite a bit tonight with 3 tackles. Jack Kling, again, defensively tonight, fine night, 5 tackles, and Landon Koss 1.5. So, again, the Tigers doing a nice job tonight defensively, holding the Des Moines Christian. So,
yeah, when we were looking at it, and even the big plays that they made, we made the comment about the receiver at Scotty Wynn. It said that when he didn't have anybody cover him within 5 yards, he couldn't catch a ball. He had a really good coverage there by Landon Koss in the end zone. Quarterback in the back corner, Andy was right in front of him. He reached over Landon and got the ball for the touchdown there. So
that's right.
Kind of a bad luck on our part, but I think the coach is going to ask him to maybe he gets covered a little closer so he can catch a ball. But that was good to see. Nice, exciting football action. And what about this defense? I mean, the defense from the Red Oak Tigers tonight, Chad, I don't know if that's the way you're seeing it from the sidelines, but the best performance yet by our Tiger defense and what they've stepped up and done so far tonight.
Yes, and getting a lot of tackles in the backfield, which is very nice to see, not letting them get down there. A lot of third and longs for Des Moines Christian, so that's nice to see, and moving the ball around on offense just a little bit there, the Tigers too. Low penalty game for them, just a couple offsides and 1 holding penalty, I believe, but other than that, nice clean game by both teams actually. So
yeah, and even in the times when the Tigers were back 15, 30 yards, they still stood with it, still tried to make some positive yardage out of it, and then if they did have to turn the ball over on a punt or something, they made the most of it. They did not kick directly to the receiver, to the punt receiver in the backfield. They kicked away from him. They were able to deaden the ball without any return yards from him. That's good intelligence there. Shows some good coaching as far as that's concerned. So we've really been impressed with what we've seen so far from the Tigers tonight, both on the live stream and on the radio here.
It is nice to see the Tigers playing and in the ball game here at halftime.
If you're not familiar, we have the KCSI live stream tonight available on the YouTube channel. Go on there. You'll be able to see the Red Oak Tiger Marching Band performing their field routine out on halftime now. As always, we have Chad Johnson up here. What are you hearing on the sidelines, Chad? What's the attitude like? What's the chatter down there?
It's kind of quiet there the first quarter there, and then the second one they came up and they got a little fired up and got the ball moving. So Riley Fouts had a lot to do with that. It was a nice long run there, and then determination to get in the end zone there right before half. So nice effort by Riley Fouts. Greatly appreciated by the Tiger fans.
Yeah, it's a great week to be a Tiger. Lots of positive things happening. And Red Oak Volleyball had that great match last night where they defeated Denison 3-0, 13-3 overall, and 6-0 for first place in the Hawkeye 10. Tomorrow they're going to be playing a tournament in Tri-Center, and they're going to go up against IKM Manning and Westwood, another couple powerhouses there. So a chance to see some volleyball action. Red Oak Cross Country has also been active this week. Both the boys and the girls competed in the Shenandoah Invitation Thursday. The girls finished 8th. Alexa McCunn was in 14th place, and the boys finished 9th with Baylor Bergeron was in 6th place. It's always good to be a Red Oak Tiger, but it's great this time of year with so many different things going on. What do you think, Chad?
I think so. Didn't the Tigers play Tuesday night against Harlan, too? Took that in 3 sets, too, didn't they?
Yes, they did, and it's always good time to see that.
3-1 sets, so
3-1.
Nice week for the Red Oak Tigerettes volleyball team. So.
And if you're not taking advantage of watching the Tiger action on the live stream, you really should dial up the YouTube channel, bring up the KCSI webpage, find out where all that information is. It's wonderful to be able to socially distance but still support our kids out there doing what they can on the field. And we're so thankful to the folks at KCSI that allow us not only to allow us to bring the action to you on Friday night, but to be able to bring all the other sports to you as well. So you want to take advantage of that and continue to support the Tigers and everything that we do. We're going to take a short break. Thanks, Chad, for bringing our stats up and keeping us up on what's going down the field. Get down there and let's cheer them on to a victory here in the second half.
You bet. Go Tigers.
All right, go Tigers. And we're going to take it back to the studio for a few messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Live Red Oak Tiger Football, live from Russ Bend Field here in Red Oak, Iowa on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak.
Back here at Russ Bend Field, where the Des Moines Christian Lions are up on the Red Oak Tigers 16-7 at halftime. And a really good first half for the Tigers. They played really well. And they're right in this game, and they'll get the ball starting here in the third quarter. The band's still on the field, so let's get some scores in here. These are halftime scores. In a game down in Essex, it is Coon Rapids Baird 34, Stanton 6. It's Clarinda and Greene County 0-0 at halftime, so defensive battle there. Riverside over Davis County, 21-14. Southwest Valley, 30. Sydney, nothing. So Southwest Valley rolling again. These are all halftime scores. Harlan Cyclones, 20. Creston, nothing. Glenwood over Carroll, 21-14. And at half, pretty close game here. Atlantic 7, Shenandoah nothing. Atlantic has shut out their last two teams, so they've got halfway through this one also shut out. They're a tremendously dominant defensive team up there in Atlantic. That's who Red Oak is going to see next week, and that game will be played in Atlantic, and it's my understanding they'll be their first game on their new renovated Trojan Bowl.
Wow.
First varsity game.
varsity
I'm
game.
getting correction there from Mr. Tristan Johnson, who is a fellow Cub fan, as we're in mourning over the Cubs losing today. But it'll be their first official varsity game at the Trojan Bowl next week in Atlantic when the Red Oak goes up there to face the Trojans in the final regular season game. As far as the playoffs, I have no idea, and I'm not sure how they're going to do the playoffs. Everyone qualifies. It'll be interesting to see how the Iowa High School Athletic Association handles that and who Red Oak will be playing in that playoff game. Those will likely come out probably not till after, obviously, the regular season action of next week. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. But a really good, well-played game, Mr. West. And, that was huge for Red Oak.
That run right there.
Well,
wow.
hey, I stand corrected. I said
Matt
take a knee.
Matt
Take a knee.
Take a knee, and he busts off an 80-run yard.
Absolutely. But that was huge because, they gave up that touchdown and a little bit of a momentum downer. But to get that touchdown there just with a few seconds clock, that's pivotal. And if they can get a little something going here, the Tigers can come out of the locker room with that ball in the second half. Hey, you're right there, and you just want to give yourself a chance in that last quarter.
Yeah, Matt. They have played well, so it'll be fun to see what happens here in the second half. Also, want to say to people, let everyone know that they can listen on KCSI FM.
There you go.
953, the old traditional, reliable.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to online, listen live.
Yep.
You can download the app.
Yep.
Got you covered there. There's a link on our Facebook page. Search for KCSI Radio. You can watch it there. And on YouTube. Search for KCSI Radio. And you know what? Melanie and I may have to have some marital counseling after getting started here tonight.
It was date night. She said it was date night.
This is date night.
This is your date night?
And then you have stress because you have some streaming
It's all
issues,
good now.
So.
It's a redo tomorrow.
Did you hear that?
It's
but
a
anyway,
redo.
it's up and
well,
streaming.
you made one person very happy. My daughter, Grace Davis, you're down there in Jeff City, Missouri. She's watching and listening this night, so hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace. Thanks for watching.
She's a big Mizzou fan.
And thanks to everyone for watching. We sure appreciate it. While you're there watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, absolutely. I did that.
Yeah, just hit the subscribe button. It's easy to do, and we sure appreciate it.
We should live stream Let's Talk Sports. That'd be too much. They don't want to live stream us in the
studio. They don't want to see you at early in the morning, Matt.
Let's Talk Sports is our radio sports talk show we do every Saturday morning, 8:30 a.m.
We know how scary he is looking in the press box on Friday night. We can just imagine what he's like first thing on the Saturday morning.
Well, I haven't been able to eat my tenderloins in front of me. I need to have time to eat my tenderloin. Wait a
minute. I saw you run out of the press box at the beginning of halftime with a tenderloin. Now you have another one in front of you.
Well, the Bruce Boys are down there. You can't leave food around the Bruce Boys or they're going to eat it quickly. So I have to take it on the run.
Are you indicating to the fans that you're only eating one tenderloin tonight?
Well, it's huge.
It is huge, that's for sure.
But is it just one tonight, Matt?
One, but
is it just one? Now, let's be honest with everybody, Matt, because they know you, and they know you have a tapeworm that's been in there at least 50 years.
You show up, as you do, your lovely wife, every Friday brings me some sort of baked goods, and I think she outdid herself. The sweet Swede, Karen Krause, has brought these incredible chocolate-covered. Well, would you like one, Aaron?
You know what the reason is for that, Matt.
Melanie, would you like one? Go ahead.
You know what the reason is?
Date night. It's date night.
Date night.
That's your dessert.
Now make sure Melanie gets one. That's right. But the reason for that is, Matt, that she likes you.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a good thing because I need people bringing me food.
And she just thinks Aaron and Melanie are just the best people on the face of the earth.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So I do bring this stuff, but I also get the look as I'm leaving the house that, you realize that's for the other people. Right?
I understand.
So, yeah.
And by the way, you're not missing any action, folks. The band's still on the field. They're warming up. So as we carry on here, missing no action. But I was down on the field because they honored the YMCA flag football kids, the JVA kids, the youth team. And so it's good to see all those kids getting recognized at halftime out there. Those kids, especially the flag football kids, they were so impressed to be on the big field out there under the lights. So pretty cool.
Let's take a break, and Matt can eat his tenderloin. Yeah. Let's take a break here, check in with our sponsors, and we'll be back with second half action after these messages.
All of our sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you live football action here, live from Russ Bender Field in Red Oak, Iowa, where the Red Oak Tigers and the Des Moines Christian Lions are doing battle tonight. Great first half action. Des Moines Christian has a 16-7 edge on the Tigers. Probably the best half of football we've seen so far this year, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Tigers played really well. No mistakes. Big play. There's some big plays defensively, offensively, just really good to see. Now, as we were watching a warm-up stand in the second half, we talked at the beginning of the game, Dan, about Andrew Johnson starting the quarterback. He not listed in the quarterback, had not played all year based on the stats we provided. Looks to me like they're going to the second half here with Jackson Withers, who is their original starting quarterback. So I don't know what the situation there, why he did not play in the first half, but it looks like they're going to go with Withers here, and I think he's more of a passing threat than Andrew Johnson. So, Tigers will have to account for that defensively. They could see some different looks here offensively from the Lions in the second half.
We're watching both teams warm up on their sidelines before they come out here to start the second half. Got a couple minutes before we go into action.
And I think that will also move Johnson out to wide receiver. So it's really a 2-for-1 there. You move Johnson out to wide receiver, and then you get your starting quarterback in there. But
any score updates over there, Matt?
No, I don't. Lori will get me some here soon, and we'll update. Some of those games are really tight, especially the Atlantic Shenandoah score 7-0.
Yeah.
That's a tight one there.
Good to see that happen. That's a good time. We're going to Atlantic next week. Going to be the initial game on the new field there in Atlantic. I'm excited to see what they put together there.
I'm excited to see a field, but I'm not excited to see that Atlantic defense. That Atlantic defense is amazing. One score I want, Lori, can you give me an OABCIG score against Underwood? That's the number one team in the state in Class 1A. Of course, Red Oak beat OABCIG 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago on this field, and they had the number one recruit in Iowa, Cooper DeJean, quarterback, and they're going against an Underwood team that I predicted to be the state champ this year. So I think that could be a potential state championship team coming out of that game. I'd like to get a score on that.
Looking out here towards the crowd, it's that time of night. Everybody's snuggling around, and those who know each other are really close are under blankets and stuff. Kind of cool, kind of chilly. Not for the Roto coaches down there in their short sleeves, and they're getting their team ready to take the field.
Coach Gilbert's got short sleeves on. I mean, you would think it's a summer night stroll for Coach Gilbert down there. But
I know the smart one, Coach French down here. He's tucked under one of those long sleeves and the sweatshirts and everything else.
How many yards did Riley have at halftime? Did Chad have that?
Chad had it, and I did not write it down.
Had to have
100-plus
yards.
It was getting up there. I think he's into the 80s, but it was a nice play that he went down the far sideline before that last score.
I've been talking about Riley all year. I think he's definitely an all-district caliber player. He's just put so much effort into his game. This is a young man that really cares about the game of football. Football is his first priority, Dan. And that's what I like to see, and that's the type of commitment to turn a road program. Kids that want to play football first and foremost, and Riley Fouts is that one of those kids.
Well, I told him in that pregame interview, I said the thing that impresses me the most about him is his yards after contact, how he refuses to go down. We're getting ready to start action out here on the field. The Des Moines Christian Lions and the Red Oak Tigers are out on the field. The Lions will be kicking to the Tigers, going from south to north, and we've got Dawson Bond and Austin Johnson back for the Tigers. It's going to be a short kick again, going towards the far sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds for a penalty flag in the air, and the Tigers will take it over on first down.
Yeah, that's the second time they've tried an onside kick, so they obviously, I don't know if that's part of their MO, if they do that a lot, or if they do see something on tape from Red Oak, but nonetheless, it worked out well for Red Oak that time, and they'll be set up 1st and 10 at their own 41 here. Good field position to start the second half.
And, as we did see from the regular kick that they did that time, didn't go all that deep and was advanced pretty good for the Tigers. So
yeah, well,
that could be part of their game.
They've showed it now twice, and you have to prepare for that. And that, like they say, that pooch kick they did makes it tough to cover the whole field. But nonetheless, 1st and 10 Tigers.
Max DeVries brings his offense to the line. He's going to go under center this time. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers off to the left. Now the officials are meeting together and discussing something before we start play.
And I don't know if the Red Oak had a little bit of offensive change. We'll have to talk to Coach Gilbert after the game. But Max has been under center almost all night. In fact, I can't recall him being in shotgun tonight. So we'll see if that's just part of the plan or if it was due to some personnel changes or what.
Officials have now broken up their meeting. It looks like they're getting ready to blow the start of the second half. And here we go. DeVries is up under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to give it to the first man through, and that's Mr. Fouts, and he's going to break through into the defensive secondary, gain about 4 or 5 yards before he stopped.
That's a great little play because they're stacking a run. They're coming on a run blitz, and it's almost like they let them go by, and then Riley just steps right on by and picks up 6 yards there. That's a good way to keep that run blitz honest.
2nd and 4 now, and the ball's on the 47-yard line. Red Oak Tiger offense is going to see if they can move the ball over the midfield stripe, head towards that end zone. They bring the offense to the line. DeVries once again is going to come up under center. One receiver to the right, one to the left, two running backs in the backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it to the first man through. That's going to be Fouts, and he's going to be stopped right away. He's still going in the backfield, but they're going to blow the whistle dead before he's brought down in the backfield for a loss of 5 or 6 yards.
Good play there by the Lions on that. That was Jacob Rossno, I believe hopefully pronounced that correctly. Good play there by the Lions. Same play. They read that one properly there. 3rd and 7. Be nice for the Tigers to pick up a first down here on the opening series.
They're going to give them credit for a lot more yardage than what I thought they were going to. They still pretty good situation. So 3rd and 7. Ball's going to be placed near the 44-yard line.
I want to thank Lori. She did give me that score, Dan. OABCIG 21, Underwood 10. I'm assuming that's probably a halftime score.
Red Oak Tiger offense comes to the line here on this 3rd and 7 situation. DeVries is up under center. He's got one running back in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff to him. He's going to roll out to the far side. He's going to let the pass go. It's going to go downfield.
Oh, my. He caught that. That's a tremendous effort there by Jack Kling.
Falls incomplete. And then nice coverage over there. Kling tried to hang on to the sideline. Just couldn't bring the ball down while he was still in bounds.
Max rolled out, got away from the defense, and put a throw right on the sideline. Jack's a tall kid. Reached out with all he could. Just couldn't keep the toes in bounds. It's going to set up a 4th and 7 for the Tigers. I don't know what they're showing here. They're showing like they're going for it, Dan.
Looks like his offense is meeting in the huddle. And it looks like, yes, it does look like the Tiger offense is going to go
hustle
for it
up here. They got 9 on the clock.
But DeVries is going to be back in the shotgun position for the first time. He's back in the shotgun position, 2 receivers off to the right.
Pooch kick.
And now he's going to pooch kick. Not a very far kick. It's going to go up into the air and head toward the far sideline, roll out of bounds near the 37-yard line, where the Lions will take over first down.
No return, obviously, on that kick, so that's good on that end. But, just a little pooch kick, something safe there. Don't want to give up a really good field position this early in the second half, so the Lions are set up 1st and 10 on their 38. And let's see if their new quarterback out here as we talk. Let's see if Withers is that quarterback for the Lions here. And he seems to be more of a passing threat than it is. Jackson Weathers is going to come in at quarterback second half start here for the Lions.
So new quarterback for the Des Moines Christian Lions comes out, Jackson Withers. He's going to bring his offense to the line, come back in the shotgun
Johnson's
formation.
now wide out there. See, that's 2 for 1 there, Dan. Now they got Johnson back at wide receiver position.
He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to the running back. He's going to try the middle side of the line. He's going to gain 2 or 3 yards before he's stopped by the Tiger defense. That's the running back, number 32.
Cole Thornton in on the tackle for the Tigers.
Joel Whitmore, the ball carrier for the Lions.
The Tigers have been showing so far that they can control this run game out of their base defense. That's huge because if you can control the run game with only your 4 down linemen and your linebackers playing back and not having to run blitz, it can keep you balanced. You can protect on that pass a little better. So that would bode well for the Tigers. They can continue to do that in the second half.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 running back in the back. Withers in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, hands off to the running back. He's going to try the far side of the field this time. He does turn the corner, and he gets good yardage. Still working up the field. Fumble on the ball. Ball's loose, but he falls back down on it, and Lions are going to retain possession all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Dawson Bond just missed him in the backfield, and that was just enough for him to get a crease to get some positive yardage there. Tigers played that well. Just a good run there by the Lions running back.
Kept pumping his feet, kept gaining good yards, takes the ball all the way down to the 40 on the other side of the 50 as the Lions are marching to the north to their end zone. With Jackson Withers once again back in the quarterback position. He's in the shotgun position. He's going to take the snap. He's going to do a quick pass over to his left side. It's going to go over there to number 4, Andrew Johnson. And pass is complete. Gain of about 12 yards for a first down.
And my guess is what we're seeing here, Dan, is a little bit more of what their traditional offense probably has been like all season right there, because what you saw there is a pitch and catch there from Withers to Johnson. They look like they've done that quite a bit throughout the season just based on how they executed that play.
Correction on there. Gain of 11 is going to put the ball down on the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Withers is going to be back in the shotgun position. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield with him now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hard count, calls for the snap, gets the snap. He's going to pass the ball off to his
Good
right.
Tackle.
And he's met right away after a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Nice tackle out there by, you guessed it, Chase Sandholm for the 2-point takedown.
Alex Neiman with the catch, but Chase was all over him with that 2-point takedown. 16-7, Dan, 8:44 to go.
2nd and 7, ball on the 26-yard line.
And the Lions are very good offensive. They're a very good pass protecting team. They've got a young man named Max Olson's really good on the line, and this Alex Bailey, number 71, he wasn't listed, but he's doing a good job out there at right tackle for the Lions.
Jackson Withers in the quarterback now. He's back in the shotgun position, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back. Running back's going to go to the far side of the field. He's going to try to turn the corner. He evades one defense from the Tigers, but then he's brought down after a couple yard gain.
Jack Clean coming up strong again from the safety position, coming deep, reading that. And again, the Tigers are playing that run first back there in the secondary. They have not had to worry about a deep pass too much so far from the Lions. But with their new quarterback here, let's see if there's a difference here. 3rd and 1 should be a run here. We'll see what happens.
Gavin Phillips, the ball carrier that time for the Lions. Looks like Withers is going to bring his offense to the line, be back in the shotgun position again. He's got a crossing back. He's going to take the ball himself, come near the near side of the field.
Oh, great play by Mr. Kling. Wow.
And he's going to be stopped. Tackle for loss by Jack Kling. Go figure. Tonight, Jack has just been on fire. And the tackle for loss is going to bring up a 4th down situation, loss of about 5.
Dan, I don't know what type of player of the week they have or where they have it, but Jack Kling is already your defensive player of the week as far as I'm concerned.
Good read by Jack. He saw what was happening. He broke through the defense and got back in there for a nice tackle for a loss. He's going to bring up a 4th and 9 situation. Ball's going to be on the 28-yard line. Withers is going to come in from the sideline to see what they're going to do.
Now, on this play,
I do not believe they're going to punt.
On this play, Dan, you got to be careful now because Jack can't come up hard on this. It's 4th and 9. You got to play pass.
Okay, here we go with the 4 receivers off to the left side again. And
timeout.
It looks like a timeout's going to be called, and it looks like it's going to be called by the Lions. So we're going to take a break as well. 6:57 remains in the 3rd quarter. 16-7, the Lions lead the Tigers. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. $16-7, the Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Red Oak Tigers. 6:57 remains in the 3rd quarter. Cheerleaders are down here saying it's time to do the Cotton Eye Joe. What do you think, Melanie? Time to do the Cotton Eye Joe in the press box there? We're seeing a good football game here tonight.
Yeah, we really are, Dan, and this is a really, really big play for Red Oak here because this is almost a game play right here. We make a stop here, get the ball back.
Want to say once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Thanks to Dave Carbaugh for sponsoring our action here tonight so we can bring you live Red Oak Tiger football from right here at Russ Bender Field in Red Oak. The Des Moines Christian Lion offense is out into the field now.
They're showing this 4 to the left, and they usually come back to the short side on this one receiver over here, Johnson.
He's going to look to his left. He's
big play.
Stopped in the backfield.
Woo!
Look at that. What a stop by Mr. Nicholas Fouts.
Wow.
Mr. Nicholas Fouts makes the stop for the Red Oak Tigers.
I'll tell you what, Nick Fouts has been all over that field tonight. Big sack there for the Tigers. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers at their own 39. And you can just feel there's a vibe on that sideline, Dan. The Tigers are jumping around. A couple were doing the Cotton Eye Joe. And I tell you what, this Tiger team is revved up tonight.
Well, I don't know why they're moving the ball back to the 33.
Yeah, you're right. I guess he blew it dead at that point in time that he was in the grass. But
the Tigers offense takes over. Max DeVries is under center. He's got 2 receivers off to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield. He's checking out his offense, gets down under center, is about to take the snap. Takes the snap, he turns, and he's going to hand it to the first man through. And that is going to be Mr. Fouts. He's going to keep fighting. Look at that.
And that's Riley Fouts.
Good positive yards. He's going to work it all the way out to the 40-yard line. The Lions will not go down after first hit.
Yeah, the Lions are running right by him on that blitz. They're trying to stuff that run blitz right in the middle, but the Tigers are doing a good job. They counter that Riley, and he stepped through that now several times for good gains.
Gain of 7 yards on that brings up 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. Ball on the 40-yard line. 6:24 remains in your 3rd quarter. The Lions lead the Tigers 16-7. Tiger offense comes to the line. Max DeVries is going to come up under center. 2 receivers off to his right. 2 running backs in the backfield. takes a snap. He's going to pitch it back to the second running back,
cut.
Austin Johnson. Johnson's going to cut through, get out here on the near side. He's going to be stopped by at least 3 of the Lions there. He's going to bring the ball clear out to the 44-yard line.
Hey, let's give a little recognition in there to our offensive line there. Sam Fields is doing a heck of a job in there tonight, snapping that ball. And it just made a tremendous block there. He made a good snap and came off and got a block. That's you got to snap the ball and make a block.
Now Nick Fouts, especially after making a big defensive play, is in there getting some good blocks in there. They're exchanging the ball, making sure the right ball is here on the right side for the Tigers.
First down.
They're going to be taking over on first down now. Ball placed on the 43-yard line. DeVries is up under center. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers off to his right. Hands it off to the first running back. He's going to break through the line, turn around, and he's backing up for yards down the middle of the field. And that is, I believe, Riley Fouts.
Wow, good push there by the Tiger offensive line. Luke Sperling just moving his man out of there. I mean, they just moved that pile. The Red Oak Tiger offensive line is going at it tonight.
It gets nice to get positive yardage in there when you get your line to start moving people, and that's what we're seeing tonight. 2nd and 5 is a situation. Ball's on the 47-yard line. 5:33 remains in the third quarter. 16-7, Lions over the Tigers. Tigers moving the ball towards the midfield stripe. Max DeVries under center. He's going to take the snap, hand it off to Fouts. Fouts is going to try to break through, but he's stopped after little to no gain this time by a whole host of Lions.
Yeah, they same play just on the other side there, and the Lions did a good job on that one. Knocking Riley back. Riley a little bit winded there, but getting up. He's a hard runner, Dan. He has everything he's got in every play. 3rd and about, 6th Dan for the Tigers?
Looks like they didn't lose much on that one. As a matter of fact, didn't gain, didn't lose. We're up 3rd and 5, ball on the 47.
Now here's the same thing. Tigers in a position where they can chuck this ball along down the field. If it's intercepted, no big deal. It's just as good as a punt. Let's see what happens here.
DeVries is up under center with the 2 running backs behind him. He's going to go for that pass. He's going to do a short, quick pass off to the side. It's going to fall incomplete. That pass was due over there for, I believe, Dawson Bond. Is that right?
Pass would have been there, but Max was getting a hard rush, so he had to throw it to the outside where Riley is supposed to throwing it on the inside where he could catch it in stride. Couldn't get it to happen.
Brings up 4th down situation for the Tigers, 4th and 5 on the ball on the 47. Let's see what the Tigers choose to do here.
I think the Tigers, I would go with a hard count here. This would be a good opportunity for a hard count if the Tigers have such. Try to get them a jump, get at least to make it shorter.
Aiden Bruce comes in from the sideline of the play. He's going to give it to the offense. Let's see what they're going to do. It looks like he's going to come in, and they're going to go for it on 4th down.
I think 4:43 to go in the third quarter. This is a good call here by Coach Gilbert. Goes for it.
Max DeVries comes up under center, 1 running back in the backfield with him. He takes the snap. He's going to act like he's handing off, but he's going to get the pass out. Pass was intended for Riley Fouts. Falls incomplete. Lions are going to take over the ball on the 46-yard line.
They came back the same play there, and again, more pressure coming. Max did a good job getting rid of it. Just didn't have it. If he had another half second down, that would have been a completion. But nonetheless, it's a turnover on downs. Lions take over 1st and 10 to Red Oak 47-yard line. So it's real important for the defense now to step up here and make that 4th down call, not come back to bite them here.
Jackson Withers brings the play in from the sidelines. He's going to approach his offense, tell them what the play is, and then go up to the 47-yard line on their side of the 50. 4:37 remains in the third quarter, 16-7, Lions over the Tigers, but an excellent football game here at Russ Bender Field so far tonight. Withers is back in the shotgun formation. He's got a crossing back. He takes the snap, acts like he's going to give it to the crossing back, takes it himself, works toward the far side of the field. He's got a nice open field on the far side. He's working towards the outside, towards the sideline. Finally wrangled down there near the 25-yard line by the Tiger defense.
Yeah, he's got more speed than Johnson does, and that's very apparent there. He got outside, Withers did, and made a good run down to about the Tiger, 24-yard line. One of their biggest run plays of the night so far.
Nice read there by the Lion offense, seeing what the defense was and seeing what he could get to, and choosing to keep the ball himself and run it around the far side of the field. Well, the ball's placed on the far hash mark. That means there's more yardage over here on this side if they choose to go that way. 2 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left, 1 running back in the back. Jackson Withers is the quarterback in the shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off to his running back, but not going to get a whole lot of yardage as a good Tiger defense gets some good penetration there and stops him after a gain of about 1.
Nick Fouts is right in there almost when he got the hand off that ball. He had his hand right on that ball. They almost put that on the turf there, but the Lions running back was able to hold on to it. 2nd and 9 for the Lions.
He's got a Tiger down there on the far side. It looks like he's trying to fix a shoe problem.
I think that's Fernando. Yeah, he's got a shoe, tying that shoe. Hard to tie those shoes with those gloves on.
Yep. And plus it's getting cold and the fingers don't necessarily work like they need to. All right, here we go with the Lion offense again. 2 receivers to the right, to the left, 1 lone running back. Withers takes the snap in the backfield, gives hands off to
Great
number
play.
32.
Nice play.
That's right, and that was the ball carrier, Joel Whitmore, but he was stopped after little to no gain by the Tiger defense.
I think that might have been Riley Foutson on that tackle.
Got in on him right away as soon as he turned that far side of the field, tried to get around the side, and actually brought him back for a yard. So they're looking at a 3rd and 10 situation with the ball on the 23-yard line. 3:24 remains in the third quarter.
Tigers are just flying around defensively. They're making a lot of plays. The kids are making plays. They're coming from their secondary, linebackers, D-line. That are making really good plays defensively, reading the plays well. Now here we go with this 4 wide out here, Dan.
4 wide to the right, and Jackson Withers is alone in the backfield. He takes the shotgun. He's going to try to run it himself. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to move upfield, and he gets enough for a first down before he's forced out of bounds.
Yeah, he brings a different speed dimension. Withers does, their quarterback. That's very apparent there. If they go 4 wide, they've shown that consistently on 3rd down. They go 4 wide. They usually bring it back to the short side, and he just kept it there and tucked it up and got the first down.
Ball's down on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Lions as they bring the play to the line. Tiger defenses need to step up here to try to keep him out of the end zone. Jackson Withers, the quarterback, back in the shotgun formation. 1 running back with him, trips to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look and bring the ball down. He's going to carry it himself, looking for a receiver. He throws the ball back down, and it looks like it's good into the end zone for a touchdown for the Lions.
Gavin Phillips on a touchdown reception there. Withers just rolled out, little run-pass option. Saw Phillips in a flat there. Nice throw, nice catch, touchdown Lions.
Just kind of a spread-out play, waited until his guy came open. He decided he wasn't going to carry it this time, and he flicked the ball down the field.
Yeah.
Looked like an effortless pass to his receiver.
Well, and like I said, this different quarterback brings a different dimension. He's a thrower, Dan. He can throw that ball a little bit more than Johnson does, and Johnson did a very capable job, don't get me wrong, in the first half.
Okay, here we go with that messed-up lineup again. It looks like 6 members of the Lions down off to the left, and the center and 2 in the middle. And back to the quarterback. He's going to look for a receiver. He's going to throw over towards the middle, and the ball is going to fall incomplete. That time the quarterback was number 4, Andrew Johnson. Pass fault incomplete in the end zone, so the point after the touchdown is not good. 2:53 remains in the third quarter. The Des Moines Christian Lions leads the Red Oak Tigers 22-7. We'll be back after a couple messages from our sponsors. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. DJ Andy Ray on the mic tonight. Thank you, United Group Insurance, for sponsoring our coverage tonight of Red Oak Tiger football. Here goes another kick by the Lions. It's going to be a squib kick, and it's going to go out of bounds without even going 5 yards.
Okay, and I know we have a lot of Des Moines fans probably listening. I'm not sure their strategy on the kickoff returns tonight, Dan, because that was nothing there. I'm not sure. I don't think Red Oak poses a kickoff return threat, so maybe that's something they've been doing all year. I'm not sure.
They heard about what happened down in Shenandoah, and they heard about Mr.
They're going
Chase Sandholm, and they decided that they didn't want anything to do with that.
That could be.
2:53 remains in the third quarter. 22-7. Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Red Oak Tigers. Tigers are going to take over here on the 45-yard line on their side, going from the north to the south. Max DeVries is going to bring the offense to the line. 2 running backs off to the left. Two running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers off to the left. DeVries takes the snap. He's going to pitch it back, and that's going to be Dawson Bond. He's going to break it up towards the middle. Dawson Bond has just evaded about 3 tacklers and had just 1 more to beat before he had open field and is brought down after a gain of 10 yards.
You know, Dawson's not a big guy. He goes 5'6", 145, but he ran like a 6 foot, 200-pounder right there.
He just kind of watching those Des Moines Christian Lions bouncing off of him as he gained for positive yards up the middle, and that's what this game is all about when they start gaining those yards after contact.
And I know the scoreboard is 22-7 Des Moines Christian, but I'm telling you, Red Oak has played the more physical game tonight.
Those that have been here have seen a great game. Those watching on the YouTube channel know they've seen the best game that Red Oak's played so far this year. Snap is off to the first man through. He's going to gain 2-3 yards up the middle. I believe that was Mr. Fouts.
Positive yardage, 2nd and 7, so you got something there. You're not behind the sticks here. And now you come back, you got a little opportunity here. Maybe do a little pass, maybe break it outside of the run. You got little options here on 2nd down.
Okay.
Be good for Red Oak to get this ball in the end zone and make this a game here going in the 4th quarter.
I believe that was Bacham on the carry as Fouts come in from the sidelines after that play is over. But now we got Max DeVries is up under center again. He's going to take the snap. He's going to make the pitch back to the second man through. He's going to make a cut, try to work over there towards the left side of the line. Got a nice gain of a yard, maybe 2, before he's brought down by the Lions defense. That's going to be Dawson Bond, number 8 for the Tigers.
1:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. 22-7, the Lions over the Tigers.
Like I said, if you're here in the stadium tonight and if you're watching on the YouTube channel, you're watching one of the best games posed by the Red Oak Tigers so far this year. They're playing good physical football. They're moving the ball when they can, and they're doing a lot of the right things in the execution that the coach talked about before the game. Here we go. Max DeVries under center again. He's going to hand it to the first man through. He's going to break through. Riley Fouts is into the defensive secondary and still working, still on his feet, still taking the ball, and he's going to get the ball out beyond the first down line. They're going to move it down to the 19-yard line. First down, Tigers. First down, Mr. Riley Fouts.
That little quick trap, he does a great job avoiding the first tackler, and then it just kind of pops open for him, and then he puts in that shoulder, kept digging those feet, and the first down for the Tigers on the 20-yard line. 37 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Max DeVries comes up under center. He's got 2 receivers off to his right, 2 running backs in the back. He's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch to the second man, Bond. Bond's going to come up through the middle of the line again, try to find some room, keep working, keep fighting. He's going to keep trying to get yards. He's going to bring the ball down to near the 15-yard line. Nice gain of 5 for Dawson Bond.
Red Oak's owning the offensive line right now. They're moving people, getting them out of the way. Little toss pitch there, 2nd down. That'll probably bring it down to the 4th quarter here. I don't think they'll get a playoff game before the end of the quarter.
Well, we're going into the 4th quarter as we come down to the last seconds before the quarter.
They try to squeeze one off here.
DeVries is under center. He's going to get the snap off just as play expires in the 3rd quarter. He's going to hand it off to Riley Fouts, but Riley's going to be stopped in the line right away.
Boy, it looks like they had a face mask there. I mean,
they were trying to pry the ball out away from him and didn't get it. So as 3rd quarter time expires, it's the Des Moines Christian Lions 22, Red Oak Tiger 7. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors. You're listening to live Red Oak Tiger football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak. Thank you, Kerry Carlson and all the Red Oak Tigers down there at Fairway Grocery for sponsoring our live action here from Russ Bender Field tonight. Red Oak Tigers trail the Des Moines Christian Lions 22-7. Hey. What a game. Matt, you got some scores you want to give us?
Yeah, hey, you got to give me another commercial to kind of finish this tenderloin, okay? I've been trying to get this tenderloin eaten all quarter.
Man, I tell you what, you get food in front of you. Number one, you've constantly got food in front of you.
We need to run
but
another
you eat
commercial.
like a mouse. I cannot believe. Give us some scores.
Okay, scores. Let's see. In the 3rd quarter, Southwest Valley putting it on Sydney tonight, 51-6. Timberwolves rolling. In the 3rd, St. Albert's 47, Tri-Center 6. So we have those score updates. We'll have more here. We'll get them in before the end of the game. Lori, thank you, Lori, doing a great job in the studio getting these scores.
3rd and 6, ball down on the 16-yard line. The Red Oak Tigers are moving the ball. Let's see if we can get it into the end zone here as we start the 4th quarter action. Great job by the band tonight. Great job by the crowd. Many of them are still here, all bundled up, watching one of the best football games that they've seen so far this year.
Yeah, just a really well-played game, really by both teams, actually. And it's a pleasure to see 2 teams competing and playing so well.
Sam Field says, come on, boys, let's take the ball down the field. He goes out there and gets over the ball. Max DeVries is right behind him, behind center. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right. DeVries is going to take the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking for a receiver, but he's hit as he goes to throw. Looks like it's going to be an incomplete pass as the officials blow it dead.
He was just a fraction of a second there getting that pass off, but a hard rush from the outside. but he got incomplete, so it's 4th down.
Interesting situation here. 4th down, ball down on the 16-yard line. It looks as though that the Red Oak Tigers are going to go for it.
Yeah, let's see if we come back. Last time we had a spot like this where they came back with that run on the backside here to Riley. Let's see what happens here.
Max DeVries brings his offense to the line. He's going to go under center this time. 2 running backs in the backfield. He takes a snap, pitches back to the second back. That's going to be Dawson Bond. Dawson's going to work towards the near side of the field. Keeps busting through. Gains maybe a yard or two before he's brought down. Tigers are going to turn over the ball down near the 15-yard line.
Good play call. They came to this side, gave him a chance on the wide side to pick some yards, and he did. Just couldn't quite get enough, but that was a good play call there on 3rd down for the Tigers. On 4th down. And they've got chance here defensively, Dan. They've got lines back deep in their end zone. Make a stop here real quick. Get that ball back. This game's still in hand here.
You've seen the Jackson Withers. He can move that ball when he needs to, but we've had some big defensive stops by the Tigers.
Let's see if the Tigers can get a turnover here. Time for a turnover here.
11:44 remains in the ball game. Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Red Oak Tigers 22-7, but Des Moines Christian takes over the ball on the 14-yard line, 86 yards in front of them before they can reach pay dirt. 1 running back in the back, 2 off to the left, 2 off to the right. He takes the shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back, but he's going to be stopped in the backfield.
Luke Sperling made a tremendous tackle there. Beat his man off the line. Tackle for loss. Luke was also on the band at halftime, Dan. He's doing it all.
Gavin Phillips was the ball carrier, was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It brings up 2nd and 10, ball on the 14-yard line.
Here it is, 2nd and 10. Make a stop here.
Withers is going to bring in the play from the sideline. He approaches the team, tells them what's going to be, and then he's going to bring his offense to the line.
I would think they're going to be somewhat conservative here. They don't need for them to pass down there deep in the end zone, but we'll see what happens here on the 2nd and 10.
Withers is in the backfield in shotgun position. 2 running backs, 1 on each side of him. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left. Takes a snap. He's looking toward the far side of the field. He's looking like maybe he wants to dump it off, but he's now running away from the Tiger defenders who are going to come and get him, and then they're going to stop him on the 10-yard line. Nice stop and loss of about 5 yards there for the Tiger defense. Excellent pursuit. Excellent way to keep on your
everyone was flowing right on that, and he broke it back. And then Landon Kaus recognized it and made a great play to come back in and take the wide run back from him. He had to cut it back in, and all the Tigers pursued and
here we
got
go,
him on the
Matt.
ground.
Here we go. 3rd down, 14. Ball down on the 10-yard line. Time for a big Tiger defense to make a stop. They're going to come out this time. And Withers going to be alone in the backfield. They're going to have 4 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left.
This is where you may have a long pass. And
we're going to get a timeout that's going to be called by Des Moines Christian Lions. So let's take a break, hear from a couple of our sponsors so Matt can finish his sandwich. This is live Red Oak Tiger football from Russ Bend Field on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak. Thank you to our sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you live football action from here in Russ Bend Field. 10-18 remains in the game. Des Moines Christian Lions 22, Red Oak Tigers 7. Des Moines Christian has the ball, and they're in a 3rd and 15 situation. The quarterback's back in the shotgun position. He's looking to pass the ball.
Over here, he's wide open. He's wide open.
Side, and the ball is overthrown. Pass that time was intended for number 20, Gavin Phillips. And the quarterback, Jackson Withers, just let it fly a little too far.
Yeah, he had him open on the sideline, just a fly down the sideline here. And the Tigers were playing a little bit of a run there, and we're lucky that ball was overthrown. That would have gone for 6, Dan.
Stretched out as much as he could. It was just way too far overthrown. So we've got Dawson Bond is going to drop back deep for the Tigers in case they decide to punt.
And here's what we wanted. We wanted the Tigers to get a quick stop. They did. There's 10-12 left.
Andrew Johnson back to punt for the Lions, and he's going to be back into the end zone to get the snap this time. Snap is back to him. He gets it. He's going to get the punt away and puts it towards the middle of the field. Punt's going to come out to near the 40-yard line. It's going to be stopped and brought down at the 38-yard line by number 13 there of the Lions. That is Alex Neiman. Tigers going to take over short field position, not too far to the end zone.
Yeah, and that was a really good defensive stop because the Tigers went for it 4th down, couldn't get it. The defense made that happen there on that play that got him right back with another chance on the short field here, Dan. Let's see if the Tigers get a quick strike here. I'm feeling a quick strike here.
Max DeVries comes in from the sideline, brings the plays into the Red Oak Tiger offense. They'll meet in the huddle and now break for the line.
If they get a quick strike here, I'm getting that last tenderloin.
37 on the 37-yard line. DeVries goes under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it back to Austin Johnson. Austin Johnson's going to break towards the far side of the field. He's still on his feet, and he's still in positive yards. He's still working, and he's run out of the far side, but not until he gets a first down. First down, Tigers. First down, Austin Johnson.
Well, I tell you what, he was about a step away from that. He turned that corner. Austin, I really like the way Austin squares his shoulders. When he gets it going vertical, man, he can little shoulder action and gets them going. And
you know, all you quarterbacks are flashy people. You like those long passes and everything. But, I mean, it does my heart good to see this yards after contact here tonight. These guys are refusing to go down 1, 2, 3 hits before they're even brought down. Max DeVries is up under center this time. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left. He's going to put it to the first running back, and he's going to try to break through, but it's stopped right at the line for no gain.
Yeah, a good play there by Des Moines Lions on that. They saw that play coming and held a no gain there, 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
The Tigers going to regroup. We're going to be a play brought in here from the sidelines by Ryan Johnson. They're going to decide what they're going to try to do, work the ball down the field. Ball is down near the, 26-yard line, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, 26-yard line, 2nd and 10 here. Tigers are going to go 2 wide out here to right.
2 running backs in the backfield. DeVries is going to be up under center. DeVries takes the snap. He's going to turn, give it to the second man through, and then he's going to try to break through. But Austin Johnson is going to get met in the backfield and brought and dropped for a loss of about 3 or 4 yards.
They showed that power eye look with Riley Fouts at fullback there and Austin Johnson tailback. And the Lions, in that type of formation, they were really right on top of it. And it's 3rd and 12 now for the Tigers.
Nothing much on those 2 plays. Let's see what they can dial up this time.
9 minutes to go. Tigers down 22-7 here in the 4th quarter. Let's see if the Tigers can get we need a pass play here. The Tigers need a pass play here.
Fernando Lepe brings a play in from the sideline for the Tigers.
And that needs some time. Max needs a little time, or they need them rolled out here.
Plenty of time on the play clock as Max brings the offense to the line. He's going to go up under center. 2 receivers off to his left, 2 running backs in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to the first running back, and that's going to be Riley Fouts. Riley's still on his feet but can't quite get upfield, and he's run off on the far side of the field and brought down for a tackle.
And what we're seeing, I think, from Tigers offensively, when they've had success, Dan, they've gotten positive yardage on first down. They get ahead of those sticks. If they get 2, 3, 4 yards, then they have a good chance. But when you don't make those yards on that first down for Red Oak offensively, it's really a challenge. And here we are, 4th and 11.
So ball's down inside the 30-yard line. Okay, we're about at the 27. Red Oak is going to go for it here. Be the only other time that DeVries dropped back in the shotgun position. He did a pooch kick. Could possibly be what's going to happen here.
I think Red Oak.
No penalty flags, and the pass is in the air.
Oh, did he get that?
It is brought
he
down.
Got that
it
catch.
Is a catch.
Whoa.
Fantastic catch. Was that Fernando?
No, I believe that might have been.
That was Austin Johnson. Austin Johnson for the catch that time. Nice pitch off to the side, and Red Oak gains a good yardage for a first down. Ball's going to be placed near the 8-yard line.
I thought there was an offsides there on Red Oak. They did not get the call, so that's their credit. And there was that pass play we talked about that they needed, and that's a tremendous catch on the sideline. He went up and got that, kept the toes in.
That was a lot of technique used there. That's right. He went up and got the ball, brought it down, made sure he stayed in bounds, and was brought out of bounds there near the 8.
1st and 10 on the 7 for the Tigers.
So here we go. The Red Oak Tiger offense approaches the line. Max DeVries is going to be up under center. 2 running backs, 2 receivers off to the right. Takes the snap. He's going to pitch it off to the second running back.
Get in there.
Austin Johnson is the ball carrier. He's going to gain a good 3 or 4 yards up towards the middle, up toward the 4-yard line before he's brought down.
Toss pitch. I really like that play, Dan. They got him in motion, gave a good pitch to him, and he had a good running start, got some positive yardage. 2nd and 4, 2nd and goal from the 4 for the Tigers.
2nd and goal on the 4. 7-12 remains in the game. This is 22-7. The Detroit
look for Riley Fouts here,
lead.
Dan. I think you're going to see Riley Fouts here on this pullback play.
Max DeVries comes under center, 2 running backs in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it back to Johnson. Johnson's going to try to work towards the far side of the field. He's trying to cut the corner, but he's run out of bounds before he reaches the end zone. Ball is brought down to near, looks like the 3-yard line. Gain of 1 on that play.
Again, I like that play. They gave Austin a chance. They brought him back to the wide side, but boy, the Lions covered that quickly. So Des Moines Christian really played well in that play. It's 3rd down.
Must have worked himself out of bounds as the clock is stopped. So we got 6:52 remains in the game. But the Red Oak Tigers are knocking on the door of the goal line. 3rd down and goal for the Tigers.
They've gone wide twice, try to go wide. Let's see if they come up the middle here. There's a big hole in the middle, defensively gap. Let's see if the Tigers have that call. They can get it.
Hands it off. Gives it to the running back. Running back's hit right in the middle of the line and
Nothing.
dropped for no gain.
Yeah, they showed a different gap look there, but they covered it well. They changed right before the play call. And it's going to be 4th down. This could be the ball game right here, Dan. For the Tigers that could stay in this game, they need to get a touchdown right here.
Riley Faust just didn't have much of an opportunity to get the legs pumping there. So
6 minutes to go, 22-7. Lions in the 4th quarter.
Johnson comes out.
Over the
Kaus
Tigers.
goes in, brings the play in from the sidelines. Here we go. 4th down. Ball's on the 3-yard line. This is the chance for the Tigers to punch it in with 6:17 remains in the game. Max Reed's going to go into shotgun formation this time. He's got one running back in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to that running back. It's going to be Fouts, and Fouts is going to work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown, Riley Fouts.
Great call. They go shotgun. I think that's the first time I've seen shotgun formation all night. Different look for the Lions. They didn't have him under center. Riley was right there. Touchdown. Great play call
they
by
did
Coach
it
Gelber.
twice before in the game. One was a pooch kick, and then one was a pass attempt that didn't quite work out. So it did have the Lions defense a little perplexed as to what they're going to do. So we got Dawson Bond in for the kick after the point. Snaps back. The ball's down. The kick is up, and the kick is a strong kick and off to the side. No good this time. So 6:05 remains in your ball game. The Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Red Oak Tigers 22-13. We're going to take a break, get a couple words from our sponsors. You're listening to live Red Oak Tiger football on KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak. Red Oak Tiger offense scores from a 4th and 3 situation on a Riley Fouts run into the end zone. There's a lot of hard running tonight and refusing to go down after the first catch, first touch. So as we come out here now with 6:05 remaining in the game, the Des Moines Christian Lions still lead the Tigers 22-13. But, man, we are seeing a good football game here tonight, man.
That extra point was critical because that would have kept it in a 1-score range. They would have been down. I'm not a math major, but I think that would have made it 8 points. But now it's a 9 points, so it's a 2-score game. Let's see if the Tigers go onside here. I mean, the risk reward here is, you onside kick, you get it. You're going to have 2 possessions in the last 6 minutes to try to get points. So I don't know. We'll see what Coach Gilbert dials up here.
Well, Coach Gilbert talks in that pregame about execution and getting your assignments, and we've seen a lot of good positive things that way from the Tiger defense tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, the Tigers really played a really clean game. Coach Archer before the game said the key word tonight is execution, and what we have seen so far 3.5 quarters is exactly that, execution by the Tigers.
So the Tigers are going to come out and kick the ball tonight for it looks like we're going to have Dawson Bond being the kicker tonight for the point after the touchdown for the kickoff. Going to place the ball on the 40-yard line. Going to be kicking from the south to the north. Des Moines Christian will be picking up the ball. They're stationed around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I think they've got something dialed up here, by the way. They're talking in the huddle here. They're running Cole Thornton on the field here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. They look like they're playing it straight up.
Dawson Bond back for the kickoff. It looks like he's going to go straight away, but we'll see what the plan is here. He approaches the ball, and he's going to kick it straight down the field, right down the middle. It's going to go off to the far side of the field, picked up there by number 21, Christian Anderson. Anderson's going to try to work back towards the middle of the field, but he's going to be stopped near the 30-yard line, and that's where the Lions will take over first down.
Got a couple scores here, Dan. Let me pull them up real quick. A final, Southwest Valley Timberwolves 51, Sydney Cowboys 14. End of third, Atlantic 21, Shenandoah nothing. If that holds in the fourth quarter, Atlantic has shut out their last 3 opponents. That's who we face next week. Red Oak faces next week. In the third, St. Albert's 47, Tri-Center 6. Final, Riverside 35, Davis County 14. There's no relation in that Davis County to me that I'm aware of.
That you're aware of. Okay.
But it is a good name for a
Des
county.
Moines Christian Lions offense comes to the line. Looks like they're going to have Jackson Withers going to be back there in quarterback again in the shotgun formation. One running back in the back, trip receivers to the left. He's going to throw to the running back, though, that breaks off to the left. He's going to try to turn the corner out on the side, but not gain many yards
Stop
at all
that clock.
before he's run out of bounds by Mr. Landon Kaus for the Tigers.
I don't think the coaches on the Lions would like him to run out of clock there to stop that clock, but nonetheless it does. It's a 2nd and 10. Good play there by the Tigers defensively. Landon Kaus, again, out here on this corner, played really good there to force him to the boundary.
Good recognition. As a matter of fact, a loss of one on that play. So good recognition by the defense. Good pursuit. Way to follow the ball all the way to the end of the play.
Hey, Braden Wood has been just playing a tremendous game in there in the middle linebacker, and it looks like he's banged up and holding that hip a little bit, but Braden has just taken over that linebacker spot, middle linebacker, and making the calls for the Tigers defensively. Lions
offense is out here. Withers is going to move his running back over to his other side here, but still be in the shotgun formation. He's going to cross it back over from the side.
Fumble.
He's going to play fumble on the ground. But it's covered right away by the running back.
Well, they went to shotgun snap. They're kind of he didn't have the typical depth you'd see in a shotgun snap there. I don't know what that was, but anyway, it's 3rd down now, 3rd and 12, and this is a real big play for the Tigers defensively here.
I think they were going to try to go with that inside jet sweep like what we've seen before, but the timing just wasn't right with the snap, so I didn't think that he was ready for it to come back when it does.
5:24 to go, 22-13.
Ball on the 27-yard line. Let's see the Tiger defense can line up here. Trip receivers off to the right, one to the left, one running back in the backfield. Withers is going to work to the far side of the field.
Roll him out.
He's going to throw the ball, but it's going to be called down short. Incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Lions.
Great job there by the Tigers. They had a little roll out, then our defensive end just kind of kept moving into the sideline. The throw was in the grass, 4th down, the clock is stopped. Tigers get this ball. Let's see if they go after this punt here.
Now would be the good time to dial it up on the YouTube channel because you're going to see an exciting ending to this game. 5:11 remains in the game, and Red Oak's going to get the ball back.
Red Oak has 3 timeouts left, Dan. Let's see if they go after this punt. 22-13. Des Moines Christian over Red Oak with 5 minutes to go in the game.
DJ Andy Ray playing Eye of the Tiger, trying to get the crowd pumped up for this situation. Going to be a 4th down situation, and we're going to have Johnson back to punt for the Lions. He gets a snap back. He's going to get the punt away. It's going to be a short punt.
That's a short punt.
It's going to land here about the 40-yard line, and it's going to be bouncing around there, and it's going to be down by the Lions on the 41-yard line. So the Red Oak has the short field and the advantage here with 5:02 remaining in the ball game, trailing the Des Moines Christian Lions 22-13.
Yeah, and this is a big series here for the Tigers. They got 5 minutes on the clock to go in the game. They got 3 timeouts. Need a quick strike here.
We're going to keep it right here as both teams are out here and getting ready to do battle with no break in the action. Max DeVries is going to bring his offense to the line.
1st down is a critical down for the Tigers. They need to get positive yardage on 1st down.
2 receivers off to the left, 1 running back in the backfield. He takes the snap. He's going to cross into a crossing back.
There it is.
And that's going to be Riley Faust. He's going to break it back. He's going to turn back upfield and have a nice game.
He was down. He's got it. No, they're pointing the wrong way. I'm telling you, Dan, he was down.
Well, the officials are telling us that the ball is going to the Des Moines Christian Lions.
Folks can see that on the live stream. Maybe I'm being a little bit of a homer here, but I thought he was down on that, Dan. But nonetheless, they're going to say that was a fumble, and they turned it over to the Lions. But
officials are indicating on the field that it's going to be a fumble and turned over to the Lions.
Can we dial up instant replay on that?
You can call New York, but I don't think you're going to get a great answer.
We're going to dial it up here, I think, and we'll see. But anyway, 1st and 10 for the Lions now, 4:54 to go.
Jackson Withers back in the backfield. He's in the shotgun formation. He's got 4 receivers off to the right side, 2 off to the left. All by himself back there. He's going to take the snap, puts him on the ground, and he's going to be stopped back in the backfield. So that's a tackle for loss as the ball is going to be stopped down there on the 25-yard line.
4:45 to go in the game, 22-13. Lions over the Tigers. Tigers are right there in this ball game.
Let's see if the Tiger defense can make a stop and try to get some time here at the end to make something happen. Of course, the Lions are taking their time. They got 25 seconds on the play clock.
You don't want to use your timeouts yet, Dan, a little bit too soon. If they get a stop here, a big stop on this down, you might want to burn a timeout just to keep that clock from ticking. We'll see what happens.
2nd and 14, ball on the 25-yard line. Withers is back in the backfield with 1 running back in the shotgun formation. He takes a snap. He's looking to pass as he's working towards the far side of the field. He lets the pass go, and it's going to be intended for number 13, Alex Neiman, but it's going to be over his outreached hands, and Neiman had nothing but green grass in front of him if he would have caught that ball.
Works out perfect for the Tigers, stops the clock, 4th down. I think the Tigers need to go after this punt right here.
He didn't have it. He had 3 defenders, Tiger defenders out there following him, but they were behind him. If he would have caught that pass, it would have been a big gain.
My bad, got ahead of myself there. 3rd down, Dan. 3rd down on 14, but the clock is stopped.
4:08 remains in the game. 3rd and 14, balls on the 25-yard line. Withers is back there now with 2 running backs in the backfield with him, 1 on each side, 2 receivers to the right. He's got to pick up the ball off the ground and hand it off to number 20. He's going to make a nice gain out there, gain a few yards. That is Gavin Phillips, the ball carrier for the Lions.
Mr. Jack Kling in on that tackle.
Going to be still short of the first down, though. It is going to be 4th, and it looks like about 8. And I have no doubt that the offense of the Lions is going to go for it here.
No, I think they're going to punt it here, Dan.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to go for it here, not on this side of the field. I think
that's right. I saw Johnson run in there from the sideline. So they are going to punt the ball away with 3:38 remains in the game. Johnson's back. He's got 3 receivers in the back there to protect him in case the Tigers bring something. Tigers got 2 receivers back for the punt. They're going to take the ball all the way down to the last second of the clock. Call for the ball. It's ball back to the punter. Punter gets the kick away. Nice punt towards the middle of the field.
That's returnable.
Brought down by Austin Johnson. Johnson's going to come to the near side. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to cut back towards the middle, and then he's going to be stopped right around the 42-yard line, but on the right side of the 50 for the Tigers. We got 3 minutes and 11 seconds left to make something happen. Tigers take over on first down.
Yeah, this is where now they've got 3 timeouts in their pocket, but they need 2 scores. So you got to get the ball down, and you got to get some points quick here. And we'll see what the Tigers can dial up here. I'd love to see Max get a little bit of time back here and try to hit maybe Mr. Kling, who we got out there. We're going to go wide with Fernando and Landon in the slot, it looks like.
Looks like they're going to go off to the left side, 2 running backs in the back. DeVries is up under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it back to the second back. That's going to be Dawson Bond. Bond's going to work toward the far side of the field, not gain a whole lot of yardage, maybe a yard or 2 before he's stopped by the Lions defense.
Yeah, the Tigers need to be quick in and out of the huddle here. They need to be quick. As the clock is running, 2:55 to go in the first quarter.
Got the ball set, getting the play together for the Tigers here.
Yeah, they need to get in and out of the huddle here. The Tigers need to. The clock is ticking, so.
DeVries is going to bring his offense to the line. He's going to have 1 running back and 3 receivers off to the right, 1 receiver off to the left. He's going to be in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, and the shotgun's going to hand it off to Fouts. Fouts has got the ball, and he's going to try to break free. He gets away from 1 defender, but there's an awful lot of them there to chase him down. Tackled for loss in the backfield.
And I think they may have to burn a timeout here just to – they're going to run in. They're going to keep running. They're going to go quick. I hope they get the play called quickly and get to the line. It's going to be 3rd and 13 from the 46-yard line. 2:12 to go on the clock in the fourth quarter. Tigers down 22-13.
Tiger offense comes to the line, though. DeVries is going to be in the shotgun formation, 1 running back in the backfield. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left as he takes the snap. He's looking to go downfield. He's got some protection. He's going to go down the middle of the field.
There it is.
And he had Ryan Johnson open, but he just overthrew him, and Ryan couldn't get to the ball fast enough.
They went shotgun there, and I literally like the shotgun for a young quarterback because he can see everything in front of him, and that's a classic case there. He made a good throw, just missed Ryan on that deep pass. That would have been the 6th right there, Dan, if they had hooked up.
Incomplete pass stops the clock at 1:54. We got 22-13 Lions over the Tigers here in the fourth quarter. 1:54 left before the end of the game. Tiger offense comes here, 4th and 13 situation.
This is probably ball game right here, Dan.
He's going to come under the center for this play. He's got 2 running backs in the back. He's going to look to pass downfield. Short pass here towards the near side. That's going to be complete to number Jack Kling, and Jack's going to get run out of bounds and a gain of only 2 or 3. So the Tigers are going to turn over the ball there. First down to the Des Moines Christian Lions.
Yeah, good idea there. Just a nice play by the Lions to wrap them up, and it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Des Moines Christian. The Tigers do have 3 timeouts up. They'll probably burn those here, as the Lions will probably keep this ball on the ground and just get the Tigers to chew up their timeouts.
1:48 remains in the game. Des Moines Christian Lions 22, Red Oak Tigers 13. Des Moines Christian takes over the ball here on the 42-yard line, moving from the north to the south. Jackson with his quarterback now. He's in the shotgun formation. 1 running back in the backfield with him. 2 receivers off to the right, 2 off to the left. He's going to take the snap. The fumble's on the ground again.
Boy, they've had problems with their shotgun snap.
And they're going to lose about 5 yards on that one.
And the Tigers do burn their timeout with 1:43 to go. They have 2 left. It's going to be 2nd and 15 here.
I don't think we remember seeing so many fumbles in the first half as we have in the second half here, Matt.
Well, yeah, like I said, a little bit different there. To me, and again, I don't know the Des Moines Christian offense, but he doesn't seem to be taking the typical depth that you would on a shotgun snap. But nonetheless, he's been able to fall on the ball. The snaps have been low. They have not been high. They've been low to the feet. So
we got a timeout on the field here.
So let's set the situation up here. Here's where the Tigers need to play all run. You're going to go single coverage out there. we'll see if they come back with their 4 wide look that they do and then running up the middle. That would be probably my guess is what they're going to do here.
Tiger defense is out on the field. Here comes the Des Moines Lion offense. 1:43 remains in the game. Des Moines Christian leads Red Oak 22-13. Jackson Withers is back in the shotgun formation again with 1 running back in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. He's got a crossing back there, and he calls for the snap.
He's in motion.
Snap is over his head this time, and Withers is going to have to cover the ball.
I think that's Red Oak ball. Oh, no, he's got it. Boy, that was a bad snap, went right through the hands, and I thought they were in motion.
The Red Oak defenders were back there quick on Withers, and Withers did everything he could do to cover that ball back there, but the ball was clear back to the 20-yard line.
The officials missed it there because they were in motion. He was moving towards the line before the snap. That should have been a flag, but nonetheless it worked out better for Red Oak because that snap went back there, and boy, that was Aiden Bruce, I think, almost fighting for the football. Couldn't quite get it, but I believe it is now 3rd down and a whole bunch.
Tigers go a timeout here with 1:35 remains in the game. They're leading. They're trailing the game 22-13 from the Des Moines Christian.
You get a hold here, Dan, on 3rd down, force 4th down. You go after that punt. That would be I think the strategy here for Red Oak to try to get that punt block if they can get a stop here on 3rd down. It is 3rd down, right? Scoreboard has 2nd down. Is it 3rd down? 3rd down. 3rd and 32. Mr. Johnson's over there.
Tristan over there is rocking to the music, and he can't quite get the stuff right on the scoreboard. So.
Hey, leave that Tenderloin down there. Don't be looking at last Tenderloin down there.
Red Oak Tiger defense is out on the field. They're ready to do battle. The Des Moines Christian Lion offense is still over in the huddle trying to figure out what they're going to do in this situation. It's 3rd and 32. Ball is all the way back to the 20, and we've had a couple of really bad fumbled snaps from Jackson Withers, the quarterback, and lost a whole lot of yards. So let's see what they got dialed up here on this 3rd down situation. Withers is going to be back in the shotgun formation. He's going to have 1 running back in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and here comes the snap. He gets it this time, hands it off to the running back. That is number 32,
Timeout.
Joel Whitmore, the ball carrier, and he stopped right away for even more of a tackle for loss. Timeout is called by the Tigers. And so
there's 1:30 left. It's 4th down. Red's going to sell out on this and try to get a block on this kick here. You know, they've had problems snapping this ball, Dan. Maybe there's going to be a bad snap on this punt. We'll see here.
Brings up a 4th down situation. Looks like the ball is going to be back. They're going to mark it. The official is standing on the 17-yard line. So they have lost, what is it now?
It's
15 yards.
Yeah, it's forever.
22 yards on this possession from bad snaps, from running plays that didn't work, where the Tigers got positive. If there's a positive to draw from this game is watching this Red Oak Tiger defense, and now they've had the pursuit of the play here at the end. And here at the end of the game, when it's so important, we've seen no let-up by that Red Oak Tiger defense. We've seen them put it on the line. We've seen them put as much pressure as they could on the line offense, and we've seen one heck of a game turned in by the Tigers on the defensive side. All right, here we go. 4th down, 35. Ball's on the 17-yard line. Withers is going to be back, and it looks like Johnson is back to punt the ball.
Tigers are playing straight up. Good snap.
Johnson gets the punt away, goes down towards the middle of the field. Best punt he's had tonight. Dawson Bond picks it up near the 50. He's going to try to work the far side of the field. He's going to work around to the far side, still running away from defenders. He's going to get stopped finally around the 37-yard line. And now he's down. Okay,
yeah, he's down. Right. There's no fumble. He was down on the previous fumble too. But 1st and 10 there now for the Tigers. Dan.
That looked like a whole lot more of a fumble than what we had before, but that's fine. We're going to retain possession of the ball. 1:14 remains in the game here. Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Red Oak Tigers 22-13, but the Tigers have got the ball. They're well into their territory on the 33-yard line. Let's see what they can dial up for magic here. Max DeVries is going to be back in the shotgun formation. 1 running back in the backfield with him. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. He calls for the snap. He's looking downfield for the pass. He's going to let the pass go towards the near side of the field. It's going to be underthrown, falls incomplete. The pass was intended there for Austin Johnson for the Tigers.
Yeah, just the pass was not there. Let's see if they're going deep, selling out, keeping everything in front of them, Dan. Maybe they'll get something underneath here, bring a receiver across the middle, a little drag pattern, hit someone right in the middle for big yardage.
Clock stops on the incomplete pass. It's 1:10 remains in the game. Des Moines Christian Lions lead the Red Oak Tigers 22-13. Red Oak is here up on 2nd and 10 on the 33. Max DeVries is back in the shotgun formation, and his whistles are going to stop play. Penalties, flags fly, as I believe our offense got a little bit of a head start that time. They're going to call false start against the Tigers.
Flag on the play. False start called on the Tigers.
Going to move us back 5 yards, and here we're going to go again. We're going to be 2nd and 15, ball on the 38-yard line.
Yeah, here, 3 wide, Dan. Let's see if the Tigers get a big play right here.
Max DeVries back in the shotgun formation, one running back in the backfield with him. He takes the snap, looking for some protection. He's trying to work toward the far side of the field. Still has the ball, still moving, looking downfield, goes to throw the ball, and it's intended for Austin Johnson, falls incomplete.
Good idea there by Max. He's outran the guy and tried to make a pass completion, just couldn't get it. Stopped the clock 1 minute, 2 seconds to go. And what we got, Dan? 3rd down now, Dan?
3rd and 15, ball on the 38. Almost the situation there, Matt, where he had so much field open in front of him that maybe he should have just gone down and tried to get some yards.
Absolutely.
But here we go.
Easy.
3rd and 15, ball on the 38-yard line. 1:02 remains on the clock. Of course, with an incomplete pass, the clock is going to be stopped. And it looks like Tigers are out of timeouts. Des Moines Christian Lions have 1 remaining. Max DeVries is going to bring the offense to the line. He's going to be in the shotgun formation. 1 receiver in the backfield, or 1 running back in the backfield, 3 receivers to the side. He's going to let the pass fly. It's going to be intended for a receiver down towards the middle of the field for Austin Johnson, who falls incomplete.
Well, I really like that. It was a good pass. And, again, he's in shotgun formation. Again, he has a good look from that shotgun formation to throw the ball downfield.
So here it is for the Tigers. This could be it. 4th and 15, ball on the 38. 57 seconds remains in the ball game. They're going to bring the ball back and get it set at the 36-yard, 37-yard line. Play is going to come in from the sidelines from number 88, Fernando Lepe. He's going to bring it to the offense and figure out what we're going to do in this 4th down situation.
They're going to have to hustle here, Dan. They're not quite to the line yet. There's 8 seconds on the play clock.
DeVries brings the offense to the line. He's in the shotgun formation. Triple receiver to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to call for the snap. He's going to get the snap off. He's going to look off to his right, and he's going to let the pass fly. It's up in the air, and it's going to be intercepted down near the 13-yard line.
Well, that's just a kind of do or die there. You got to throw it up there and see what happens. And Lions made a good interception there, and that's pretty much a ball game. But, hey, this has been a really good game for the Tigers here tonight. They have played very well. They have performed very well.
Number 24 came down with that from the Lions. Well, like I said, we have some lineup problems, and we don't have the right numbers for him, so I have no idea who that player was, but he stepped in front of the Tiger receiver and brought the ball in. We've got 50 seconds remaining in the game, but the ball has been turned over to the Des Moines Christian Lions. 22-13 is their lead over the Tigers. 50 seconds left in the game.
Quick score,
the ball
Dan.
is down on the 14.
Quick score, Dan. Final, Coon Rapids 49, Stanton 12.
Stanton Vikings find defeat tonight.
And they'll take a knee.
Des Moines Christian Lions take a knee to run out the clock. They know the Red Oak doesn't have any more timeouts left. There's about a 5-second difference between the play clock and the other clock, so they're going to have to do it one more time. They're just going to stay out there on the field. What a great game we've seen here tonight, Matt Davis.
Absolutely. I think, and to me, I go back about 6-minute mark, Dan, and that fumble. To me, that player was down. Of course, I'm a homer, so who knows? Maybe he wasn't, but
well, that's one of the questions you're going to get to ask Coach Gelber after the game tonight, after we get the stats from Chad Johnson and find out the other things that happen. Once again, they take a knee here at the end, and I believe that's going to do it. So as time expires right here from Russ Benda Field tonight, the Des Moines Christian Lions come into town, and they play the Red Oak Tigers, and the best game the Red Oak Tigers have had so far this year. Des Moines Christian comes out on top, though, 22-13. We'll be back after a few words from our sponsors. You're listening to live Red Oak Tiger football on KCSI KOAK.